Welcome to West Marshall High School. Brandon Lewis with you. It is our showcase game. The Trojans and the Eagles. The heart of Iowa with a matchup here tonight. The West Marshall Trojan girls basketball team 6-10. The Saydel Eagles with a young team just 2-12 on the season. Coming up, we get you ready for tip-off. Starting lineups, our keys to the match, and also our pregame interview with head coach Cody Hackett when we come back right here on Hoops Night on KFJB-TV.
Looking for top-notch eye care close to home? Eye Care Associates, with offices in Marshalltown, Conrad, and Toledo, has proudly served Central Iowa since 1990. Their expert team provides eye exams for all ages, designer frames, contact lens fittings, and treatment for glaucoma, cataracts, and other eye conditions. With advanced technology, a welcoming staff, and convenient online booking, your next visit is easier than ever. Visit visionsource-marshalltowneyecare.com today. Eye Care Associates, your vision is their priority.
Welcome back into the countdown to tip-off. It is the Trojans and the Eagles coming up here in just a little bit on KFJB-TV. Now joined by head coach Cody Hackett for the West Marshall Trojans. Coach, coming into this one, you match up against Saydel. You've owned their number over the past few years on a 11-game winning streak heading into this one. And, 61-34 earlier this year, you were able to get the best of them. I know when we talked a little bit, it's kind of all about that pressure, getting them in the backcourt. They are a younger team. Is that kind of the recipe for success here again tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Just kind of, pressure them. They do force a lot of turnovers. So just ball pressure, just playing good, solid, sound defense and getting after them and forcing them to make mistakes. So.
When you look at them, though, Luella Weisfenning, boy, she lights it up, nearly 12 points per game, 11.5 rebounds per game, doing it all senior kind of for them. They go through them with a younger team. What's your kind of plan of attack to how to shut her down on the defensive end?
We just got to know where she's at all times. They do try to get her the ball as much as possible. They look for her to maybe bring up the ball as well, even though she plays the post, but just have her bring the ball up. A lot of their out-of-bounds plays are drawn up for her, and just, we just got to be able to communicate defensively and make sure that we box her out because she's a strong rebounder. She's a leader of their team, and she's done a nice job for them this year so far. But, again, just down to communication, know where she's at, and try to do our job to stop her as best we can.
Of course, you made it to the state quarterfinal last year. How do you kind of lean on that past success? And then also, you're playing a very tough conference as well in the heart of Iowa. How does that kind of get you ready for postseason, which is just a few weeks away?
Yeah, so we just got to be able to play our best basketball here at the end of the season. We got 5 games left in the regular season, and we definitely had some ups and downs throughout the year. But just, our girls are showing up every day, putting in the work. It's a great group of girls to be around, and just, at times we look really good, and at times maybe not as good. So hopefully towards these last 5 games, we step up, lean on one another, come together as a team, trust each other, and just make sure each of the 5 girls out there on the court are willing to do everything they can for us to be successful and just to be playing our best basketball towards the postseason.
Yeah, who's kind of surprised you in your eyes on your squad that's really kind of stepped up where you needed it?
I think it's just all of them. They've all grown throughout the year. We've lost 4 seniors from a year ago, so a lot of girls stepping up and filling some roles. And, we got a deep bench. We usually go probably anywhere from 8-9 deep throughout the game. So, it's a lot of, getting some of our seniors, a lot of the time, but also getting some of these young girls in there for some experience because we do lose some more this year. So just getting them all out there, getting them familiar with the varsity type speed. But, overall, we're also led by our senior leader, Hallie Jones, she was on the starting 5 last year at Wells. So leaning on her, but, she's done a nice job picking up others. She's a great leader, not just vocally, but work ethic and how things should be done at a high level and a high standard. And I'm looking forward to her towards these last few games of her career. And hopefully we can make it last longer than, 1 or 2 games in the postseason. Yeah. So, but our seniors have done an outstanding job from the Randall, sisters and Shelby Johnston, who's our post player. Maybe we haven't got to where we wanted to be yet this year, but you just got to play your best basketball at the end of the year, and whatever happens after that. So I'm excited to see what towards the end of the season goes.
Yeah. Last question for you. Obviously, I like coming here to West Marshall. Been here a few times to call a few girls basketball games over the year, and it's always a little bit more of a rowdy environment, a little bit of a smaller gym, which I feel like elevates the crowd noise, that kind of thing. How do you use that home court advantage?
Yeah, it does get a little rowdy here. Our fans do get into it, and it seems like our opposing fans get into it as well. But I just tell our girls, it's all about adversity. How quickly we come out of it. Ignore the noise. You're going to hear the crowd. You're going to hear their fans, but just ignore the noise. Go do what we do. Go play the game of basketball, and just play together and stick together and see where it takes us. Thanks for your time tonight, Cody. Good luck. Thank you.
All right, it is the Eagles and the Trojans coming up. We check out the starting five for both squads right here on KFJB-TV.
At Lennox Employees Credit Union, you're more than a member, you're family. Since 1948, we've been helping members and their families save more, borrow smarter, and reach their financial goals. Whether it's a low-rate auto loan, a mortgage that feels manageable, or simply a savings account that grows with you, we're here to make banking simple and stress-free. Discover the credit union difference today. Visit Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main in Marshalltown, where people helping people is more than a motto, it's who we are. Learn more at lennoxecu.com. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagles and Trojans coming up in just a little bit. Now time to get to tonight's starting lineups. All brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver you the starting lineups. First off for the visiting Saydel Eagles. 3A out of the Heart of Iowa Conference. They're 0-11 in conference play this year. 2-12 on the season behind head coach Steve Glenn in his 9th year. This team averaging 26.5 points per game, giving up 51. And in the first matchup with the Trojans and the Eagles, the Trojans won that one. And, of course, the final score 61-34 in that one, as Saydel did win the rebounding category 38-36, but committed 36 turnovers in that one and went 0 of 5 from three-point land. Lineup will go like this, as you see on your TV screen. Number 1, Millie Peck. She's averaging 1.6 points per game and 2 rebounds, a 5'6 junior guard. Number 2, Taylor Vessels, a 5'4 freshman guard, averaging 3 rebounds per game and 1 point. Lauren France will get the start. Number 3, averaging 9.8 points per game, 9 rebounds per game, shooting it at 47% from the free throw line, a 5'9 junior center. Number 4, Taylor Vanderpool, 2.2 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game for the 5'5 freshman guard. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Eagles tonight, it'll be Luella Weisfenning, number 5, averaging 11.8 points per game, 11.5 rebounds per game. That's 5th best in 5A. She's averaging 2.6 blocks per game. That's 4th best in Class 3A. She is a 5'9 senior forward. For the West Marshall Trojans tonight, their starting 5 will go like this as you take a look at them in the tunnel, ready to take the floor momentarily. Number 4, Rachel Randall will get the start tonight, a 5'4 senior guard, averaging 5 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 1.5 steals per game as the Trojans will take the court. Her sister, Riley Randall, will get the start tonight, number 10, averaging 3.4 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game for the 5'3 senior guard. Number 14, Delaney Eldridge will start, averaging 4 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game for the 5'7 sophomore guard. Also getting the start tonight, Hallie Jones, number 34, a 5'8 senior forward, 7.8 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, shoots it at 59% from the free throw stripe. She's 17 of 29 this year. Number 52, Shelby Johnston, 6.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game for the 6-foot senior forward. As that is the starting lineup for the Trojans. They come in at a mark of 6-10, 4-7 in the Heart of Iowa in Class 2A this year behind fourth-year head coach Cody Hackett, averaging 41 points per game. 44 is what they're giving up, and trying to crack a 2-game losing streak. They lost to Grandview Christian and Baxter last week as they look to make it 12 straight wins against the Saydel Eagles since 2017. Tip-off between the Trojans and the Eagles when we come back. It's Hoops on KFJB-TV.
For 30 years, you've heard Eington Heating and Cooling say they aren't comfortable until you are, and they mean it even more today than they did then. Eington Heating and Cooling has provided Central Iowa with the industry's best equipment while delivering premier service and quality installation by a knowledgeable staff. From repairs and services to an entirely new system, Eington Heating and Cooling does it all. A proud Lennox dealer as well as Trane, GeoComfort, and Mitsubishi. 641-753-5525. Eington Heating and Cooling. They aren't comfortable until you are.
Well, it is our Spotlight Series tonight. The Trojans and the Eagles coming your way in just a moment. Let's get to our keys to the game, all presented by First Rate Real Estate, FirstRateTeam.com. Well, our Trojan key to the game, pressure points. Yeah, they're going to have to look to get some pressure on the Eagles here tonight. They will do that as they'll press the Eagles tonight and also turn the pressure into some points here tonight as they come in with leading scorer coming to Kinley Johnston. She has 9 points coming off potentially the bench here tonight. Hallie Jones with 7.8 points per game and converting that into some points as this Trojan squad does average 9.5 steals per game. For the Eagles, their key to victory here tonight, Wise not get a double-double. She had a double-double in the last game as she had 19 points and 10 rebounds. She'll be the do-it-all player down low at 5'9" and a senior forward. That is our keys to the game here tonight. Again, all brought to you by First Rate Real Estate, FirstRateTeam.com. Let's step aside for the national anthem. Nice moment here at West Marshall High School as we get you ready to go for the Eagles. And I knew that was going to happen. Not the Bobcats, but the Trojans here tonight as the Trojans in their all-white tops and bottoms, black numbers outlined in yellow for the Trojans as the Saydel Eagles in their pink-out uniforms here tonight on the road. Well, Wise Fetting, like we mentioned, averaging a double-double. She's going to stand at midcourt, ready to jump against the Trojans at midcourt. As Shelby Johnston at 6 foot and a senior will go out at midcourt for the jump. 8 minutes on the clock in the opening quarter of play. Great to have you along for our hoop showcase here tonight on the road in State Center. Thanks so much to our KFJB-TV crew. Keith Stewart, Roman down there on the hardwood. Elijah Bond up top on our camera coverage. And David Braga is our on-site producer here tonight. Trojans begin the night with a basketball on the right side of your TV screen. A three is off the mark, but an offensive rebound by Riley Randall. They'll cook it out to the right wing. Randall takes a drive. Kicks it back out to the top to her sister Rachel Randall, and a turnover forced by Saydel early on here. 29 seconds gone, and it's Saydel with their first opportunity of the night as Wise Fenning will bring it over the Trojan logo at midcourt. We'll feed it back to Wise Fenning. Bumped, puts it up off the back of the rack. It falls off left side, and she's headed to the line for 2 free throws. Wise Fenning, a 67% free throw shooter on the season. And the first free throw is no good by the senior. Second free throw is up, and this one will be dead center. And Saydel will strike first, 1-0. Randall drops it into Eldridge. Oscore pass along the baseline and a foul. Riley Randall bumped as she'll head to the free throw line. 67% coming in, 6 of 9 on the season. And the first one for Riley Randall pops in and out. And the senior will knot it up at 1 apiece. Riley Randall getting a free throw there to tie it up, and some backcourt pressure, mishandling it. Vessels, but it will stay with Saydel. Last touch by Wes Marshall. Vanderpool will inbound. She'll find Wise Fenning. And it's knocked out of bounds by Wes Marshall again, right by the scorer's table. Saydel will inbound in the front court near the Trojan bench. Wise Fenning with good height, 5'9". She'll pass to the right wing. Far side corner. Trojans come away with it as Riley Randall ends up with the loose ball. Jones feeds over to the right wing, a 3 off the mark by Riley Randall and out of bounds to the baseline back to the Eagles. See there the end line stands, the boys basketball team for Saydel. Watching this girls game here tonight. Wise Fenning a little bit of trouble in the backcourt. They'll get it over just in time on that shot clock. Vessels shut down, double team, kick out, free throw line jumper. It's going to come up way short. Partially blocked there as Jones with the loose basketball drives all the way to the glass, puts it up, it rims out, no good, out on the baseline. I believe we might have ourselves a foul. And it is going to be on Shelby Johnston. And that'll be her first of the night for Wes Marshall. Second team foul on the Trojans. And second one on Shelby Johnston. Pressure. Getting to Saydel. It's a pick. Here it goes. Layup Eldridge. Oh, off the mark. They'll get the putback, though, as Hallie Jones will clean it up. And the 2-point bucket, we have our first field goal of the night. It's 3-1 Trojans. Saydel breaks the press. Inside, off the back of the rack. No good for Wise Fenning. And another rebound for Hallie Jones. Jones at the top. Swings it right wing to Randall. Skip pass over to Eldridge. Drop it in, free throw line, picked off. Vessels with a good play, force the turnover. She'll bring it over the timeline. Vanderpool now set up 3 by Peck off the right side of the iron. Hallie Jones eating it up on the boards here tonight. Up court, they'll feed it. Johnston and foul. They will rule that a shooting foul, so Johnston at the line for 2. Clock stopped at 5:16 in the opening quarter. Johnston with the first is going to fall off the front side of the iron. 60% free throw shooter on the season, 9 of 15 coming in. Nessa Mueller checks in off the bench as she replaces Riley Randall. And the second free throw for Johnston will go. 4-1 Trojans. Vessels, right wing, freshman with some pressure on her. They feed. Weisfetting, turnaround jumper, gets it to go inside. Her first field goal, 4-3. Eagles down by 1. Jones will hang out on the right wing after she fed to the left side. She'll get it back. Right wing, 3 opens up for her off the right side. Rims out near our very own Keith Stewart. Playing a little bit of self-defense right there off the missed 3. Look at that swat, Keith. He knows how to protect himself. Eagle, there's a travel. As the Eagles get it in, they got it over to France. And France took one too many steps, and it will be back to the Trojans. Inbound near side. Rachel Randall will do that as Hallie Jones will wait for the inbound pass. 2-3 zone defense by the Eagles. Jones, left high post jumper, knocks it down. Hallie Jones, second bucket of the night. She has 4 to lead the Trojans here tonight, who have the lead by 3. Weisfetting, free throw line, kicks out near side corner. Thought about the 3, did Peck. They'll reverse it. Now come back near side to Peck. Weisfetting hanging out the free throw line. They'll kick out, right wing 3. Skims off the iron. Jones with a rebound. Outlet near side. Rachel Randall stops at the right wing. She's wide open, did not take the 3. We'll look to the far side wing. Now free throw line. Bounce pass cut off by France. And it rolls out. Last touch by Saydel. Head coach Steve Glenn in his 9th year went over and grabbed that loose ball. So 3:53 to go. Opening quarter 3, catch and shoot, no good. Left wing, rebound by Trojans. So as Eldridge missed on the 3. Rachel Randall will kick out left wing, give it another go. This time, dead center for Nessa Mueller. Shoots at 35% from downtown. Trojans 9-3. Trojans almost force a turnover. Here goes Vessels on the run out. Stops. Feeds it back. Right wing set up off the back of the glass. No good. Rebound, though, inside by Weisfetting. Peck dribbles it out on the baseline. Pass was just a little bit out of her reach. Tried to dribble it back, but it's off the baseline in a tight gym here at West Marshall High School. And we have a substitution. Lillian Renzi is going to check into the game, as well as Olivia Randall, replacing her cousin, Rachel Randall. And also check it out, I believe that was Shelby Johnston. Far side, Olivia Randall. Top of the key, working around the perimeter. She'll get it back. Drives baseline, cut off. Oh, she was trying to feed inside of the post. Could not convert to Renzi. Peck spots it up. It's way off the mark. Rebound backside, though. Putback is no good by France. And a tie-up jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with the Eagles. Baseline left side. Vanderpool will inbound. Inside. Turnaround jumper. Boy, good move by Weisfetting. And she's been tough to stop. It's been all her tonight. She has 5 of the Eagles' 5 here tonight. It's 9-5, opening quarter, 2:41 to go. Timeout on the floor. We take it with them. You're watching Hoops coverage on KFJB-TV. Thanks for joining us tonight from State Center at West Marshall High School. Brianna Lewis with you as the Trojans have a early 9-5 lead in the first quarter. Timeout taken there by Steve Glenn, head coach for the Saydel Eagles. Trojan basketball. Dump it in. Picked off. Tipped away by France there initially. Vessel speeds ahead and a travel, I believe. Yes, it was. Took one too many steps trying to go for the layup down there on the right block, and it is Trojan basketball. Eldridge running the point. She cuts to the right wing. She'll now get the feed. Olivia Randall takes a three near side corner. No good. Tipped out of there. Coming away with it is Peck. Oh, no, excuse me. That was Vessels, and she'll travel with it. She tried to stop, get the basketball away, but Peck will turn it over again. Back-to-back traveling violations. Allie Jones will inbound on the far side, right in front of the Eagle bench. A drive by Randall. Right block. Covered up. Jump ball. It's going to be forced, but it's going to stay with the Trojans. Good play by Vanderpool to tie it up down low inside as Olivia Randall had it on the right block. Should be Trojan basketball. Head coach Cody Hackett was mentioning that with the possession arrow. So it is Trojan basketball. And Jones will get the inbound. Drives in, free throw line, jumper is pure. 6 points in the opening quarter for Jones. And now the inbound is stolen away. Good play by Delaney Eldridge. Stole the inbound pass and passed it back to Olivia Randall, who went up for it. No good on the shot, but 2 free throws earned for Olivia Randall. And this is the 3rd time the Trojans have been to the stripe here in this opening quarter play. And each time they have missed the first free throw. Layla Shaver has checked into the game, replacing Delaney Eldridge. Olivia Randall's second free throw. Off the right side, 0 for 2. And on the rebound attempt, tipped away. Looked like Lillian Renzi was the last to touch that one, so it's Eagle basketball. Weisfenning catches the inbound. Triple teamed at midcourt as she passed it over to the right wing to Vessels. They drop it into her. Free throw line. Weisfenning kicks it back out. Vessels. Skip pass to the near side. Vanderpool kind of stumbling around. Weisfenning hits the deck. She was triple teamed. Took a little bit of contact there. Shaver kicks it back out. They work it around the perimeter. 3. Off the left side of the iron. Will not go for Mueller. And a rebound by Weisfenning. Oh, and off the mark on the pass, Millie Peck, the intended target. As Lauren France just could not team up with her on that one, and a turnover by the Eagles. So Trojans 11-5 with 64 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And that ball tipped out of there as Trojans touch it last. Back into the game, Rachel Randall for the Trojans. She'll replace Nessa Mueller. And the inbound goes to Weisfenning, who's done a lot of control in the basketball here tonight. She throws it up near side. Peck will step out on the near sideline. It's a turnover by the Eagles. Back to the Trojans. Good crowd on hand for this girls' game. Boys' game coming up around the corner. 50 seconds to go in our opening quarter. Free throw line. Kemmerer had it. They work to Rachel Randall. 3 is dead center. Her first bucket of the night is Rachel Randall. 31% three-point shooter and a steal as Randall got it back. And the jumper inside is missed, but Saydel will turn it right back over, and then Wes Marshall turns it right back over as Vanderpool comes up with the basketball. Skip pass is picked off. It's going the other way. Olivia Randall trying to break past, and the shot is no good, and a foul on the arm as France will pick up the foul for the Eagles. That'll be her second foul of the night. As we take a look at that last 3 by Rachel Randall from the right wing. 14-5, Trojans with the lead, and Olivia Randall, a 50% free throw shooter on the season, at the line for two. And that one is off the back of the iron, no good. As Olivia Randall 0 for 3 to start the night at the stripe. That one is good. So 1 of 4 in the inbound is picked off again. They feed it right back to Olivia Randall, who kicks out left wing. And our officials pointing on the inbound. 13 seconds, actually 9.7 seconds. So I believe they're going to reset the clock. And that is what the official noticed. I believe the clock had not started running, even though the ball had been put in place. So we'll see what the adjustment to the clock is here. Free throw was made. Eagles did not quite see what happened there. All right, so we have a stoppage in time because a fan has been kicked out of the game. That's the first of the season for us. I don't think, things between Marshalltown and Waterloo West or Waterloo East usually get a little chippy. A miss by the Trojans. They're going the other way. Time is running out. Peck will go up with it, and a foul. Nellie Kemmerer will commit the foul as Peck put it up with 0.8 seconds on the clock, and 2 free throws coming from Millie Peck, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. And the first one for Peck is no good. Well, the fan got kicked out, and I got to give her props. She gave knuckles to everybody on the bench. Second one is good for Peck. And time will run out as West Marshall will inbound, and 15-6 will be our count as we go to the second quarter. After 8 minutes of play, the Trojans with a 9-point lead at home here on KFJB-TV.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
Trojans with the lead after the end of the first quarter, 15-6. Rachel Randall with a 3 in that opening quarter of play. And Saydel, it's been all Weisfenning here tonight as she has 5 of the 6 points for the Eagles. Saydel not only trailing in this one, but they've lost a fan here tonight and reportedly complaining about fouls here tonight. So that's the reasoning for that fan being kicked out here tonight. Saydel will open the second quarter with the basketball. Peck on the left wing. Work it back to the top to Vanderpool. Weisfenning inside, turnaround jumper. She's tried that move a couple times and gotten him to go, but not that time. Here comes West Marshall, speed up the near side as Eldridge will lose it. Deflected away by Vanderpool, and it will stay with the Trojans. Allie Jones inbounds, free throw line, caught by Johnston. Jones gets it back, right wing, bobbles it, gathers it, free throw line, jumper off the right side. Rebound brought in by Vanderpool. Vessels traveled again, third time she's done that. She tries to stop, but those, what is she wearing? Nikes? I think she's wearing white Nikes with gold. Just kind of slid a little bit, and it is back to the Trojans. Rachel Randall at the top of the key, right wing. We'll drop it in. Eldridge was cutting, gets cut off. Back to Hallie Jones, a heater right on her ankles. Free throw line jumper, a good response there by Johnston. Johnston's first field goal tonight, she has 3. Eagles break the press but throw it away. They were looking for Weisfetting. Jones down the right side, it tosses one off. Might have been bumped there a little bit. No foul called. As Weisfetting works it up to Vanderpool. And now back to the top of the key. Over the right wing to Vessels. The freshman drives, stumbles a little bit. Does get the basketball away. Now gets it back over to the top of the key to Vanderpool. They feed in. Weisfetting, turnaround. Free throw line jumper is short. But a good rebound and a hustle by France. And I believe a West Marshall Trojan foul on the rebound. Foul will come in, her first of the night on Delaney Eldridge. Inbound jumper missed inside by France. She got it back. Putback was no good. Now they find it wide open. Peck 3 is off the back of the iron. Another rebound inside by France. Putback will not go this time. And another putback is no good by Weisfetting. And knocked away by Jones. So Saydel getting opportunity after opportunity, but not able to convert for a bucket. As they trail by 11 here in the second quarter of play. Baseline jumper and caught on the arm. And it looks like it's going to be Delaney Eldridge second foul in just a matter of moments. As they say, she caught Vanderpool on the arm. Just a 31% free throw shooter on the season. Vanderpool off the back of the iron, no good. Second one to come. And that one's going to be too strong off the back of the iron, but an offensive rebound. They give it to Vanderpool, but picked off. Riley Randall with a heads-up play, but she has her pocket picked. Here goes Vanderpool inside. Count the bucket. It's good by Vanderpool. And an and one. So she missed both free throws and then picks the pocket of Riley Randall. As we take a look at the Tyler Pershong State Farm, mtownproud.com. And she will not be able to convert on the and one. 17-8. Trojans back in the front court with Eldridge. Riley Randall now, right wing. Drives in, kick back out to Rachel Randall. They'll feed inside. Johnston goes to work. Too strong. And a rebound at the free throw line by Vessels. Over to Vanderpool. Now to Peck. Peck drops it in to Weisfetting. Weisfetting over 3 defenders. Not able to convert. Finishes short. And the way it was Johnston. Hallie Jones, top of the key. Johnston, free throw line. Kicks out, near side. 3 by Rachel Randall. Rattles it home. Her second 3 of the night. She has 6. And it's Trojans 20-8. And a steal on the inbound play by Olivia Randall is good. Excuse me, I believe that was Rachel Randall. It was Rachel Randall with the 2-point bucket right there. So she has 8, and we have a timeout on the floor. Rachel Randall dicing up a 3. She's got 2 of those here tonight. Trojans 22-8, second quarter on KFJB-TV.
Scooter's Coffee is going bananas, literally. Treat yourself to banana bread hot or iced lattes, creamy latte blenders, and fresh banana bread muffins. Need something refreshing? Sip a berry spritz soda, light, bubbly, and perfect any time of day. Craving cozy? Try salted caramel waffle lattes, hot or iced, or a smooth sea salt caramelicious as a latte, cold brew, or blender. And don't forget the French toasty sandwich, warm, sweet, and satisfying. Plus, Cinnalicious drinks are here for a limited time. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Saydel just took their second timeout of the half. West Marshall basketball leading 22-8. Cross-court pass over to Mueller. Free throw line. Got it to Kemmerer. Now another three. She's heating up. Rachel Randall with 11. Her third three of the half. Eagles get it into the front court. Peck will try to answer, and that one off the right side of the iron. Jones will track down the rebound. She'll push it up the far side. Gives it over to Rachel Randall. Skip pass. Randall gets it back. Near side corner to Riley Randall. Drops it in. A cut by Jones. Ball was deflected. He'll get a tie-up down low. Possession arrow is with the Trojans. So we'll stay on the right side here with 4:03 to go second quarter. Catch and shoot off the inbound. And looking for four, but couldn't convert right there for Rachel Randall. Weisfetting Sky for the rebound. Over to Peck, left wing, as they were bringing it up floor. And it is a turnover on Saydel. You can see some athleticism for Saydel, but a lot of freshmen out there on the floor, including two in the starting lineup. And that pressure by West Marshall tonight has given them fits. Catch and shoot off the pass. Pops in and out. No good for Mueller on the three. Gets her own miss. Now they'll go right wing to Riley Randall. Tries to drive. Hits the deck. And a turnover. France has it on the far side. Looking up floor, and it's off the hands of Weisfetting. They will say that West Marshall did tip it out of bounds there, so it will stay with the Eagles. Peck gets the inbound. Feeds back near side corner to Vanderpool, and a travel as she drives down to the left block. Rachel Randall to run the points. 11 points tonight to lead the Trojans. Mueller left wing. Work it back to Hallie Jones. Skip pass. Free throw line. They dump it in. Back to Jones, right wing. Oh, wide open. Rachel Randall looking for number 4. Oh, hits high off the glass and drops in. Rachel Randall with 14 points. Weisfetting. Midcourt stripe, they'll work it over into the front courts. Ball tipped away. They were looking for Vessels. Saves it. They drop it into Weisfetting. Turnaround jumper right block is no good. Rebound inside. Kemmerer tips it to herself. Jones open, takes a three, right wing. Boom! She'll get in the party. Hallie Jones, her first three of the night, and a steal on the inbound. Put back, it is going to come up short by Layla Shaver. They're going to wave the shot off, and a foul on the floor as it will be Lauren France, her third of the night. How about it, though? Rachel Randall making her fourth three of the night just a moment ago. And Hallie Jones knocked a three of her own down. A miss by the Trojans. Jones got the rebound but was not able to get the putback to go. France will bring it into the front court. She has it tipped away, and it will be West Marshall basketball. As they say, she touched it last. As looked like Vessels was also trying to go save it. And a timeout on the floor as Cody Hackett will take it. Trojans all over the Eagles here in the first half. 31-8 on KFJB-TV.
When you're craving something quick, tasty, and satisfying, think your Marshalltown Dairy Queens. From hot made-to-order favorites like burgers, chicken strips, and fries to the Dairy Queen classics you love, blizzards, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Be sure to check out the monthly featured treats and limited-time favorites, always giving you something new to try. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a sweet treat, just because. Your Marshalltown Dairy Queens has you covered. 2 convenient locations, South Center Street and North 3rd Avenue in Marshalltown, where happy tastes good every day.
West Marshall 31-8 leading Saydel in State Center at West Marshall High School. Brianna Lewis with you tonight. Great to have you along. 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Rachel Randall with 14. 4 made threes here tonight. Hallie Jones has 9. She made a 3 just a moment ago. And a legal screen is going to be set. I believe that's on Nellie Kemmerer. That'll be Kemmerer's second of the night. And I believe a turnover here on Taylor Vanderpool as she started to move along the baseline and had to be set there on the inbound pass. Good ball movement here as Olivia Randall worked it over. Hallie Jones catch and shoot, left wing 3. This one will not go. Rebound underneath the hoop, brought in by Shaver. Another 3 opportunity. This one well off the mark, but a good rebound backside by Rachel Randall. Ball bouncing around inside. Couldn't get anything to go. Minute 23 and counting. First half here, free throw line. Over to Rachel Randall. Well, 1 too many dribbles inside. Turned over by Kemmerer. Going the other way is Vessels. She gets tied up down in the paint. Boy, Olivia Randall getting in the mix. It'll stay with Saydel in the end, but she forces the jump ball. And Saydel will inbound on the baseline. Olivia Randall, the junior, coming off the bench. 4th in the conference in the heart of Iowa, 45% from 3. 9-20 on the season coming in. Showing some good aggressiveness early in this one. Lauren France will finally get her first bucket of the night. The inbound goes to her on the right block and puts it off the glass for 2, 31-10. Jones. Rachel Randall skip pass over to the left wing. Now Jones down the right side. Finds a wide open Randall. 3's off the front of the iron. France hauls in the rebound. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So West Marshall might have another opportunity here as Vanderpool loses it at midcourt. Vessels has it, and now they throw it away as France got it for a moment. Randall dumps it behind for a trailer, and the jumper is no good by McCollum. Saydel has 9 seconds to go. Inside to Weisfetting. Too strong off the back of the iron. 2 seconds to go. West Marshall will take a half-court shot. Oh, off the front of the iron. It deflected off the glass for Rachel Randall. And that's how we head to halftime. 31-10. Trojans lighten it up from 3. Randall's made 4 here tonight. Hallie Jones has made 1. And it's a big lead for the Trojans at the break here on Hoops Night on KFJB-TV.
Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken and West Marshall Athletics have been longtime traditions in State Center. For years, families and friends have enjoyed Bailey's delicious pizza, crispy broasted chicken, and classic sides. So good, they keep you coming back for more. Open Friday through Sunday from 4:30 to 8:30, Bailey's continues to be a hometown favorite for great pizza, chicken, and more. Stop in or take it to go and enjoy a meal from Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken in State Center, proud sponsor of West Marshall Athletics.
Hello, caller. You're on the Supershine hotline.
Hi, Supershine lady. Why is a touchless car wash better than the kind with the brushes?
Because every car wash at a Supershine touchless automatic wash is a fresh wash every time. There are no brushes holding dirt, sand, or even small pieces of gravel from the car ahead of you. They can scratch your car's finish. That happens in rural areas like ours.
That makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's why I'm the Supershine lady.
Supershine Car Washes in Marshalltown and Ames for a fresh wash every time.
The Halftime Report, powered by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Well, it's a Heart of Iowa Conference matchup tonight, and the West Marshall Trojan girls leading at the break 31-10. They're 6-10 on the season, 4-7 in conference play. Meanwhile, Saydel's 2-12. They're 0-11 in the conference play. And right there you see on our Tyler Prashong State Farm replay, it's been all Rachel Randall here tonight. She has 14 points in the first half, and she's made 4 threes. Leading scorer for the Trojans tonight. Hallie Jones has 9, 3 apiece for Nessa Mueller and Shelby Johnston, and 1 apiece for Olivia Randall and Riley Randall here tonight. Meanwhile, for the Saydel Eagles, leading scorer is Luella Weisfetting. She has 5 tonight. 2 apiece for Lauren France and Taylor Vanderpool, and 1 point for Millie Peck in this first half of action. West Marshall led after 1, 15-6. They score 16 in the second and take that 31-10 lead to the halftime break. A scoreboard update when we come back, all brought to you by Central State Bank, as Randall tried that long-distance half-court shot there right before the break, and West Marshall takes to the locker room with the lead here on our showcase game right here on KFJB-TV.
I didn't really have much growing up, but I did have a mom, and she gave me a strong foundation. She signed me up for Scouts. I quickly fell in love with the outdoors. Showed me how to take responsibility, how to work with other people, and how to become a leader. That made me a better athlete on the field. Scouting made me the man I am today.
The Halftime Report, powered by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Regional scoreboard update brought to you tonight by Central State Bank. And as of tonight, a little bit of a light night. It is a Monday night, an off night for most teams around the state of Iowa, but a few games going on of interest. On KFJB-TV tonight, we've got girls basketball coming up at 7 o'clock as Dylan Dose will have the call down in Grinnell as the Marshalltown Bobcats look for their 10th win of the season as they go against the 4-10 Grinnell Tigers. Grinnell Tigers with a 3-0 lead against the Bobcats in the last 3 years. This will be the 4th all-time meeting as Grinnell won that matchup a year ago. Also in girls basketball tonight, Gilbert is currently leading Nevada 37-16 in a Heart of Iowa matchup. Also 25-25, Sioux Central is tied with South Central Calhoun. Mid-Prairie is currently leading Mount Pleasant 32-21. BCLUW has the lead on Baxter 19-2. And a final earlier tonight, they played at the Iowa Events Center. Coon Rapids Bayard drops Harlan Community 53-39. Other games of interest around the state of Iowa. Tumwa, which the Bobcat girls will see here in just a week and a half. 10-2 on the season. They take on Washington at Washington tonight. And let's see, Decorah in Mason City tonight. Indianola and Southeast Polk in Class 4A girls or 5A girls basketball tonight, as Indianola is 12th ranked in girls basketball. So actually quite a few games actually going on tonight. Boone and Des Moines Hoover also matching up tonight. That one is over in Boone. So we'll keep you up to date as the night goes along. That is a Central State Bank scoreboard update. Central State Bank with locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines. You're watching Hoops Night. It is our spotlight game between the West Marshall Trojans and the Saydel Eagles right here on KFJB-TV.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
We do more than just t-shirts and hoodies. Check with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print for awards, lasered items, embroidery, and of course, imprinted apparel. 307 Riverside, right here in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
The Halftime Report, powered by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School. Brandon Lewis with you. Great to have you along as our producer on site, David Braga, as well as our camera coverage here tonight with Elijah Bond and our very own Keith Stewart. Again, in that first half, Rachel Randall with 14, 9 for Hallie Jones to lead the way for West Marshall. Luella Weisfetting is the leading scorer tonight for the Saydel Eagles. Coming up at halftime of the boys' game, we'll have a half-court shot here tonight, all presented by Kicks 101.1. We appreciate that. Also, the cheerleaders tonight will be throwing out popcorn from Bricktown Bakery and Popcorn. Thanks so much to them. Bricktown Bakery also made sure I got myself a bag of salted caramel popcorn. So looking forward to having that later tonight. As tonight's coverage of our Spotlight game, all brought to you by Eye Care Associates. Your vision is their priority. Also, Lennox Employees Credit Union, your Marshalltown Hy-Vee, Eington Heating and Cooling, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Super Shine Car Wash, Marshalltown Dairy Queens, also First Rate Real Estate, Bailey's Pizza and Roasted Chicken, Story Medical, Scooters Coffee. Second half is right around the corner as we'll take a quick timeout. This is your halftime coverage here tonight, all brought to you here by Scouting America Mid-Iowa Council. Adventure on, online at scoutingiowa.org. This is Hoops Night coverage here on KFJB-TV.
Looking for top-notch eye care close to home? Eye Care Associates, with offices in Marshalltown, Conrad, and Toledo, has proudly served Central Iowa since 1990. Their expert team provides eye exams for all ages, designer frames, contact lens fittings, and treatment for glaucoma, cataracts, and other eye conditions. With advanced technology, a welcoming staff, and convenient online booking, your next visit is easier than ever. Visit visionsource-marshalltowneyecare.com today. Eye Care Associates, your vision is their priority.
Looking for a financial partner that puts you first? At Lennox Employees Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're part of your team. From low-interest loans and great savings rates to personalized service you can trust, we're here to help you reach your goals. Join the credit union that understands what matters most, because we're built by employees for employees. Stop by Lennox Employees Credit Union today at 1004 East Main in Marshalltown, or visit lennoxecu.com to get started. Lennox Employees Credit Union, where your success is our mission. Member NCUA.
Be sure to like and subscribe to KFJB-TV. We appreciate your support, and also turn on those upcoming game alerts so you don't miss any of our Spotlight games, and also Bobcat Athletics. Trojans getting warmed up for the second half of action as the Eagles have taken the floor. And in that first half of action, Eagles really struggled with some of that pressure being put on by the Trojans in the backcourt. They'll look to improve on that aspect of working the ball up the floor. But, Eagles just 2-12 on the season. A young team. As a year ago, they went 12-11. They went 6-10 in the conference. They lost 71-28 to Van Meter in the 3A Region 7 first round. Meanwhile, for West Marshall, a little bit of a down year. They're 6-10 this year. Coming off a very good year last year. They went 19-6. They went 13-3 in the conference, and they lost 75-19 in the state quarterfinal to Mount Vernon. As, of course, Cody Hackett replaced Fred Zeller. As last time I was in here, Fred was still the head coach of West Marshall girls basketball. But, head coach Zeller, his last year in the 22 season. And so Cody Hackett replaced him in 22-23. And, of course, Fred with over 50 years of coaching and had a historic career and honored by many. And a good guy to talk to. Appreciate Cody Hackett and talking to him before the game tonight in our pregame chat. And last week we were preparing for this game last Friday night, but, of course, cold, frigid temperatures here in central Iowa. Postpone that game to tonight. Happy to bring it to you from West Marshall High School. Trojans opening up the quarter with the basketball and over and back as Hallie Jones tried to save it. And it will be Saydel basketball. Taylor Vanderpool will inbound near side. Wise Fetting goes over to Vanderpool. They try to work it back, almost tipped away. And at the free throw line, Wise Fetting got the feed, but it was tipped out of there. Hallie Jones near side. Got it to Randall, who had 4 threes in that first half, and now a pick by Saydel going the other way. Vanderpool got it away. Now she gets it back from Wise Fetting. Looking inside, nothing happening there as Millie pecked at it for a moment. Weisfenning takes one dribble, trying to turn around, but covered up. A couple of Trojans there defensively and a turnover. Loose ball. Vessels tried to save it, could not do so. And here comes Rachel Randall running the point for the Trojans. Jones left wing. Back to Rachel Randall. Our side corner, a drive. Eldridge has it tipped away. She was trying to pass along the baseline to Jones. Jones will go down and pass in along the baseline as she looks for the inbound play call from head coach Cody Hackett. Catch and shoot, left high post, no good. Shelby Johnston tried to get it to go. Back left wing. Back to Vessels, right wing. France had it for a moment in the corner and a drive in. Ball knocked away from Vanderpool. She'll try to hit the deck and keep the basketball with a jump ball, and she will. Vanderpool will inbound, baseline right side. Trojans again outscored Saydel 16-4 in that second quarter. Line up with three. Boy, that is a good one by Taylor Vessels. Her first bucket of the night. She only shoots it at 7% from three, but able to knock that one down, and now Saydel with a steal. Vanderpool coming away with a loose basketball. Kind of slid there almost to travel, but got it away to Peck over on the left wing. Vessels right wing. And she'll have the ball knocked away by Rachel Randall. So stay with the Eagles. Randall just squaring up towards the hoop, knocking that one down. 31-13. Eagles with a 3-0 run out of the break. We'll take a timeout. Third quarter action on KFJB-TV.
Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken and West Marshall Athletics have been longtime traditions in State Center. For years, families and friends have enjoyed Bailey's delicious pizza, crispy broasted chicken, and classic sides. So good, they keep you coming back for more. Open Friday through Sunday from 4:30 to 8:30, Bailey's continues to be a hometown favorite for great pizza, chicken, and more. Stop in or take it to go and enjoy a meal from Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken in State Center. Proud sponsor of West Marshall Athletics.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School. Brandon Lewis with you tonight on KFJB-TV. Saydel starting off the second half with a three by Taylor Vessels. Take a look at the Tyler Prashong State Farm replay, mtownproud.com. So big one right there for Vessels. She only averages 1 point per game late in the season. Both teams down to their final about 5 games remaining. Working back near side to Vessels. Has it tipped away. Randall got a piece of it. Loose ball. Weisfenning down the right side after picking it up. She is 7. 5-0 run for Saydel here in the second half. Free throw line to Johnston. Johnston gets it back and easily drops in that bucket. Free throw line, they were going. Weisfenning had it tipped away. On the run out, layup is too strong, no good by Eldridge. Saydel with the rebound. Vessels bringing it up the near side. Kicks it over to France. Now they find Weisfenning down the right side. Rolls off the back of the iron, but a rebound put back. Good one by France. Can't get it to go. Slow start here in the second half for West Marshall, but a good bucket right there. Shelby Johnston, they find her again on the left block for 2. She has 4, 35-15, 20-point lead for West Marshall here in the third quarter. So some early momentum, but Johnston getting involved with a couple of early buckets here in the second half. And she has 7 on the night, and a hold will be called on West Marshall. And the ball will stay with Saydel. Third foul of the night on Eldridge for West Marshall. Inside, gets to the floater to go. Lauren France with 5. She has 4 here on the night. 3 spotted up left wing, no good by Mueller. And a quick rebound by Saydel. Peck drops it in. Wise Fetting, turnaround jumper. They say there was contact. She was bodied up by Shelby Johnston. And 2 free throws coming for Wise Fetting. This will be her first trip to the free throw line since the opening quarter of play. And it is on Shelby Johnston, her 3rd of the night. We didn't see a whole lot of her there. And she had to hit the bench with those 2 fouls in the first half of action. And the first one for Oela Wise Fetting is going to roll off the iron, no good. Second one is up good this time for Wise Fetting. She is 2 of 4 at the free throw line as we are under 4 to go in the third quarter of play. Allie Jones over to Rachel Randall. Boy, she was hot in the first half. Free throw line, Johnston has it tipped away. Saydel coming up with the loose basketball. Top of the key 3. Vanderpool splash. That one is good. Vanderpool, her first 3 of the night. And that's the second 3 of the night in the third quarter for Saydel. Trying to make a comeback here. 35-21, and that will quiet things down. Nessa Mueller. Second 3 of the night for Nessa Mueller. Wise Fetting on the line. It's a long 2 for Vessels. 5 on the night for Vessels. Now down inside. Kemmerer gets it to go. She posted up on the right block. Turnaround is good. Her first bucket of the night. They'll call the foul and 1, which will send Kemmerer to the free throw line. An 81% free throw shooter on the season as the second foul of the night comes in on Taylor Vanderpool for Saydel. And the and 1 is good. So Nellie Kemmerer with a good opportunity there for West Marshall. 3 points for her on the play. Vanderpool over to Vessels near side, dribbles out, bounce pass over to Peck, takes the 3. Boy, getting something going here tonight. Millie Peck with 4 points on the night after the 3. Allie Jones over to Rachel Randall, right wing. Drop it in. Baseline jumper. Kemmerer from the spot. About 7 foot out on the right side. Gets that one to go. She has 6 points all here in the quarter. 3. Peck tries her luck again. Can't convert this time. And inside. Kemmerer is fouled. And it will be a non-shooting foul as checking into the game is Layla Shaver. Checking out will be Nessa Mueller. A little inbound. Rachel Randall opens up a little bit of room to buy there on the right wing. Can't knock down to the 3 as it comes down short. Wise Fetting all the way in. And she made contact with Rachel Randall. Randall is still on the deck as West Marshall comes away with the rebound. And Rachel Randall is slow to get up off the deck after a little bit of contact there by Luella Wise Fetting. As we'll take a look at the replay here momentarily on KFJB-TV. As Wise Fetting just kind of stepped in. And I'm not sure if she caught maybe an elbow to the face as Wise Fetting went up for the shot, but she looks to be okay. So out of the timeout, stoppage there for Rachel Randall. We did see Olivia Randall come in and replace her. Oh, pass is knocked away. Jones got in the way a bit after Saydel came away with the rebound miss. And a ball deflected there is nearly taken away from Taylor Vessels, and now Vessels will have it taken away as Shaver comes away with the steal and the layup good on the run out by Olivia Randall. 4 points for Olivia Randall tonight. Inside, they find Weisfetting for two. Work left to right, down to the right block, and finishing off the glass there. Weisfetting has 10 to lead Saydel. Three, put up, Olivia Randall, no good. Put back. Oh, Shelby Johnston having a quarter. She has 7 points here in the third quarter. Did not have a bucket there in that first half. Saydel into the front court, and a foul's going to be called on the floor. I believe that's going to be on Shelby Johnston. If so, it would be her fourth of the night. And it is going to be her fourth. And Shelby Johnston will head to the bench, as well as Ellie Kemmer checking into the game. Bryn Kemmer. So Saydel with the shot clock off. 14 seconds to go. They get stopped on a drive. Feed outs. Free throw line jumper off the left side. Can't get it to go for Weisfetting. 3 seconds to go. Half court shot. Maybe a little early. Bounces in and out. Olivia Randall almost got that one to go as we go to the fourth quarter. Trojans 47, Eagles 28. 8 minutes to go in West Marshall in the girls' game right here on Hoops Night on KFJB-TV.
Hello, caller. You're on the Supershine hotline.
Hi, Supershine lady. Why is a touchless car wash better than the kind with the brushes?
Because every car wash at a Supershine touchless automatic wash is a fresh wash every time. There are no brushes holding dirt, sand, or even small pieces of gravel from the car ahead of you. They can scratch your car's finish. That happens in rural areas like ours.
That makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's why I'm the Supershine lady.
Supershine Car Washes in Marshalltown and Ames for a fresh wash every time.
Well, the Saydel Eagles have a big road in front of them to make a comeback here tonight on the road, but they did a little bit of work in that quarter as they outscored West Marshall 18-16. As we just saw that Tyler Pashunk State Farm replay, Olivia Randall tried a half-court shot to end the third quarter, but couldn't get it to go as it goes in and out. And she'll be the one to inbound to start the fourth quarter as 8 minutes remain. As West Marshall looking for their 7th win of the season on their home floor here tonight. Olivia Randall wide open, left wing, drives to the left block, kicks it out. Allie Jones will take it and dribble to the top of the key. Free throw line. Kemmerer got it. And a foul going to come in on Saydel. And that'll be number 2 on the night on Taylor Vessels. Just a reach-in foul there at the free throw line as she was guarding Bryn Kemmerer. Catch and shoot off the inbound three is off the right side for Olivia Randall. And it will be Saydel basketball. West Marshall currently leading by 19. They led by as many as 21 in this game here tonight. Inside, tough to stop. Weisfetting, she averages a double-double, nearly 12 points and 12 rebounds per game. And Luella Weisfetting with her average right there at 12 points on the night. Oh, a little give-it-go action as they try to pass it inside. Bryn Kemmerer just a little bit too strong. Yeah, our very own Keith Stewart getting all in the mix here tonight as well, some tighter confines here on the road at West Marshall. Little step through. Jumper free throw line is off the mark as Vanderpool will miss that one. And out on the baseline, it will stay with Saydel. Might have been tipped, is what they're saying. And so we'll have a line change for the Trojans as pretty much all the starters back into the game. Riley Randall, Delaney Eldridge, Rachel Randall, Hallie Jones, Shelby Johnston, the starting five on the floor. Drop it in. France, turnaround, can't get it over. Johnston. Got a little tip of the ball right there. They feed her to Johnston, cuts down the right side of the paint. Jumper is too strong. It rims out, but going to rule it a foul, and that will send Johnston, even though she is playing with 4 fouls, staying aggressive right there as she draws 2 free throws. Shelby Johnston, 1 of 2 at the line tonight. And misses the front half. Johnston coming in, a 60% free throw shooter on the season. And that one will go for Shelby Johnston. Splits him at the line. And a hold going to be called on the Trojans on the inbound play. After the made free throw, Saydel inbounding. And that'll be number 4 on Delaney Eldridge. So Eldridge and Shelby Johnston both in foul trouble here in the fourth quarter with 6:30 to go. Inbound is tipped away. West Marshall tries to throw it back off of Taylor Vanderpool, but they'll miss as Layla Shaver had the turnover, but just was losing her balance a little bit. And so out of the baseline on West Marshall, Saydel tries to get it up the court. Ball slips through, up to Vessels, puts up a shot. It is no good, and it looks like Rachel Randall is going to commit the foul from behind. She was flying in, trying to block the shot of Vessels, who missed it anyway. That'll be the first foul of the night on Rachel Randall. First of 2 free throws to come here for Taylor Vessels. No good. This is her first trip of the night to the free throw line. 36% free throw shooter. This one too strong off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound by Shaver. Near side wing, trying to work it. Rachel Randall kicks it back to a cutter. That is a good play for Hallie Jones, who cuts in the heart of the paint and puts the floater up. Her first bucket of the second half. She has 11 on the night. Saydel will beat the press, and they work it down to the left block. Jumper's good by Taylor Vanderpool for 2. 50-32. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Trojans with the lead at home in a battle of 2. Heart of Iowa Conference members right here on KFJB-TV.
Hello, caller. You're on the Super Shine hotline.
Hi, Super Shine lady. Why is a touchless car wash better than the kind with the brushes?
Because every car wash at a Super Shine touchless automatic wash is a fresh wash every time. There are no brushes holding dirt, sand, or even small pieces of gravel from the car ahead of you. They can scratch your car's finish. That happens in rural areas like ours.
That makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's why I'm the Super Shine lady.
Super Shine Car Washes in Marshalltown and Ames for a fresh wash every time.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School. Brandon Lewis with you tonight on KFJB-TV. Our area spotlight game tonight. In the girls' game, West Marshall leading 50-32 out of the timeout taken by Saydel. They just have one more remaining on the night. Trojan basketball, a little dump off to Shaver, misplayed and tipped away by Saydel, and it will remain with the Trojans. Hallie Jones will inbound, take it away. They were looking for Johnston, go the other way. Here goes Vessels, layup good. Vessels, no points in the first half, but she has 7 in the second for Saydel. Got to give it to credit to Saydel. And they have had a ton of mistakes here tonight, but they have just been keeping after it. And definitely can't question their effort here tonight. Drop it into Johnston. There's that little dump off they were looking for. Shaver. And Shaver with her first bucket here tonight for West Marshall. Saydel will answer. 14 tonight as Weisfetting has it. Free throw line, Johnston plays it to Rachel Randall and through her hands and a turnover on the Trojans. So 52-36, 4:56 to go in our girls game tonight. Boys game coming up next. Saydel has the inbound tipped away. Shaver was able to get a hand on that one. It'll stay with the Eagles though. Up court to France. France misses it, gets a rebound, put back, and that one will rattle home for France. She has 6. Drop it into Johnston. Turn around off the front of the iron. She's going to the line for 2. This will be the 3rd trip of the night for Johnston. Shelby Johnston with 9 points for the Trojans. And can't make it 10 as the first one is missed. Two for 5 at the line for Johnston. Johnston, a senior at 6 foot, who averages 6.6 points per game, and the second free throw takes a high bounce. It's no good. Eagles with a rebound. Up to Vessels. Gives it to a trailer in France. Swinging around the perimeter. Here's Weisfetting. Turnaround jumper. Can't get this one to go. Rebound by Johnston. Up to Hallie Jones. Now to Randall. Looking to kick it inside. Now kicks it out near side corner 3. Well off the mark. Out of bounds. Last touch by West Marshall. 3 was no good by Elena Frederick, who put up the near side corner 3 for West Marshall. Weisfetting. Oh, pass is too slow developing and picked up by West Marshall. Another turnover. Saydel will tip a ball away. Hallie Jones into the backcourt to go gather it back for West Marshall. Far side corner, and Delaney Eldridge will turn it over. She took a step before putting the basketball down, and back to Saydel, 52-38. So 14-point ball game. A 3 by Peck in the far side corner. 3 is well off the mark. Vessels backside rebound. Put back. She is fouled. And if that's on Delaney Eldridge, her night is done. No, it is not going to be on her. It will be on Elena Frederick. Eldridge in the area, but not on her. So Vessels at the line for 2. And she'll miss the front half. 0 for 3 tonight for Vessels. At the free throw line, a 36% free throw shooter. Second one up, and this one also off the back of the iron. No good, but an offensive rebound brought in by France. Putback is good. Wow. France with 8 points. This down to a 12-point game. And a turnover. Here comes Weisfetting back the other way. Almost has it tipped away. Gives it to Peck. A 3. Too strong off the back of the iron. Good rebound by Frederick, who brought it up the near side. Gives it to Rachel Randall. Now back to Rachel Randall. 5th 3 of the night, looking for it. Can't get it to go. Got a good rebound inside by Vanderpool. She'll run the floor on the far side. Down to the left block. Turn around. Kick it back out. Weisfetting. 3 from straight on. Oh! Wow, what a shot for Weisfetting. Her first 3 of the night. She has 17. And this is down to a 9-point game as West Marshall led by as many as 21 here tonight on their home courts. Saydel making it interesting with 2:40 to go. might be running out of time, but they're going to need some turnovers here tonight in the second half, or in the fourth quarter, to get themselves back into this one. Rachel Randall swings it near side corner. Frederick had it for a moment. She gets it back. Almost turned over. Near side corner with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, that is dead center for Eldridge. First bucket of the night, and what a time to drop one in. A 3 to answer by France. Well off the mark and out of bounds on the baseline. Trojan basketball, 2:06 remaining. Boy, what effort in the second half, though, by the Saydel Eagles. Of course, Luella Weisfetting was 17 to lead the way. But Lauren France with 8. Straight on 3. Hallie Jones going to quiet down the Saydel response. Hallie Jones, her second 3 of the night. She's got 5 here in the fourth quarter, and we have a timeout on the floor. 58-43 Trojans with 1:50 to go in the fourth quarter.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
Saydel Eagles with a big response in the second half. They put up just 16 points in the first half, or 10 points, in the first half. They trailed 31-10 at the break. They only scored 4 points there in the second quarter, but they put up 18 in the third and have had a huge response here in the second half. And Luella Weisfetting just hit a 3 a moment ago, but West Marshall will answer back with Delaney Eldridge and Hallie Jones knocking down a couple of threes to extend that lead back out. Weisfetting with a great cut down the left side as she got the feed to finish for 2. 19 for Weisfetting, 58-45. 90 seconds to go in West Marshall in the girls' game. Looks like time's going to run out and not be on the side of Saydel here tonight, but can't say enough. Good effort here tonight, and having a great second half as well as Shelby Johnston. He has 6 points here in the second half, 11 on the night. Now turnover as Mueller nearly forced it, and a reach-in foul. It'll be West Marshall basketball. So Mueller forces the turnover, and a foul's going to come in on Weisfetting. No, they say it's actually on number 4, Vanderpool, and so that will be her 4th foul of the night. Hallie Jones, top of the key. 1 minute to go in the girls' game. West Marshall going to go to 7-10, move to 5-7 in conference play. Eagles will drop to 2-13, and that will be the finishing touches. Hallie Jones, right wing 3, 3rd of the night. 17 for Jones. Runner's going to come up short. Offensive rebound, put back, good move by Weisfetting. She has 21, 32 seconds to go. Jones, top of the key. Free throw line to Johnston. Just going to play keep away. 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. A drive by Eldridge into the paint and a travel. It will be back to Saydel. Saydel into the front courts. Over to Peck, left wing. She's hanging on to it. Time is running out. Across the paint, France puts one up. That'll do it. Rebound by Johnston up to midcourt. And West Marshall brings it into the front court. 63-47, our final score. A resilient effort by Saydel that comes up short. And again, the Trojans move to 7-10 on the season. They're 5-7 in the heart of Iowa. As Saydel drops to 2-13, they're now 0-12 in conference play. Coming up, it is the locker room report, and we'll get you ready to go for the boys' game right around the corner. This is Hoops Night coverage on KFJB-TV.
For 30 years, you've heard Eington Heating and Cooling say they aren't comfortable until you are, and they mean it even more today than they did then. Eington Heating and Cooling has provided Central Iowa with the industry's best equipment while delivering premier service and quality installation by a knowledgeable staff. From repairs and services to an entirely new system, Eington Heating and Cooling does it all. A proud Lennox dealer as well as Trane, Geo Comfort, and Mitsubishi. 641-753-5525. Eington Heating and Cooling. They aren't comfortable until you are.
KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, powered by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to West Marshall. Time for the Locker Room Report, all presented by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. Final stat line tonight in the girls' game as West Marshall picks up their 7th victory of the season, led in scoring here tonight by Hallie Jones, who finished with 17. Rachel Randall, final 14 tonight. All of that came in the first half. Delaney Eldridge, Olivia Randall with 3 on the night, 6 for Nessa Mueller, 10 for Shelby Johnston, and 6 for Nellie Kemmerer. Meanwhile, leading scores for the Saydel Eagles tonight, 21 points for Luella Weisfetting. What a superb effort for her. She had 5 in the first half, ends up with 21 here tonight. Taylor Vanderpool finishes with 7, 8 for Lauren France, 7 for Taylor Vessels, and 4 for Millie Peck. As Saydel tried to make a comeback, this was a 21-point lead at one point, and they got it all the way down to a 9-point game here in the second half. But West Marshall was able to answer every time, as you see there. Taylor Vanderpool with a big 3 there in the third quarter that kind of kick-started everything here tonight. Again, Saydel drops to 2-13, 0-12 in conference play. West Marshall improves to 7-10. They're now 5-7. In the Heart of Iowa Conference. They take on South Hamilton coming up Friday night. And tomorrow night, Saydel will be in action. They'll be on the road in Perry. This is the Locker Room Report. One final timeout on the Locker Room Report. We'll wrap up the girls' game when we come back. This is Hoops Night coverage on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
When you're craving something quick, tasty, and satisfying, think your Marshalltown Dairy Queens. From hot made-to-order favorites like burgers, chicken strips, and fries to the Dairy Queen classics you love, blizzards, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Be sure to check out the monthly featured treats and limited-time favorites, always giving you something new to try. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a sweet treat, just because. Your Marshalltown Dairy Queens has you covered. 2 convenient locations, South Center Street and North 3rd Avenue in Marshalltown, where happy tastes good every day.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, powered by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Back in on the Locker Room Reports as we get you ready to go for the boys' game coming up in a little bit. Final girls scoreboard update of the night. Scoreboard update all brought to you here tonight by Central State Bank. Discover what they can do for you. Locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines. Right now, the Bobcats and Tigers just tipping off. No score as of right now. Is that one just about ready to get underway in Grinnell? As Dylan Doe's over on the call on KFJB-TV as well. And other final scores here tonight. I believe that Gilbert game did go final as they defeated Nevada 64-31. Last update we had for you, Indianola was leading Southeast Polk in girls basketball in the fourth quarter, 44-35, Indianola up in that one. Last update, BCL-UW leading Baxter 31-7 in the second, and Ogden leading Colo Nesco 25-14 as that one was ticking down final seconds in that game. As here tonight, that is our scoreboard update again, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what they can do for you. Well, again, a final in the girls' game, 63-47 up on the Marshalltown Hy-Vee scoreboard. West Marshall will stay at home this week and take on South Hamilton on Friday night. As another Heart of Iowa matchup coming up on Friday, as the West Marshall Trojans go to 7-10, 5-7 in the Heart of Iowa. That'll wrap up girls coverage. Boys right around the corner, right here on KFJB-TV.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East Southridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Scooter's Coffee is going bananas, literally. Treat yourself to banana bread hot or iced lattes, creamy latte blenders, and fresh banana bread muffins. Need something refreshing? Sip a berry spritz soda, light, bubbly, and perfect any time of day. Craving cozy? Try salted caramel waffle lattes, hot or iced, or a smooth sea salt caramelicious as a latte, cold brew, or blender. And don't forget the French toasty sandwich, warm, sweet, and satisfying. Plus, Cinnalicious drinks are here for a limited time. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
From the 2018 tornado to the 2020 derecho, Marshalltown has faced adversity, but our community has become stronger and M-Town proud. At Tyler Pashong State Farm Agency in Marshalltown, we have options for home, auto, life, and business. Our goal is to give you choices that impact in a positive way. As we have found out firsthand, life is never predictable, but you should always be prepared. Head to mtownproud.com to see how we can best fit your needs. We'd love to talk to you about what makes you M-Town proud.
I've always enjoyed the game of basketball, and this is a great way for me to still be involved and just give back to the surrounding communities that have given so much to me. We want our youth to be able to play these sports for many years to come, and we have to have officials to be able to play the games.
Black shirts too, had them on the arm, underneath.
Even if they may not appreciate every call you make, they do appreciate you being out there and making that sacrifice to help them be able to play the game.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School and State Center. Brandon Lewis with you on our Hoops Night. It is our area spotlight game. West Marshall Trojan boys basketball, 5-10 on the season. Saydel Eagles are 9-4 coming into this Heart of Iowa boys matchup. Coming up, our starting five for both squads and our pregame chat with head coach Corey Hobbs. This is Hoops Night coverage on KFJB-TV.
Scooter's Coffee is going bananas, literally. Treat yourself to banana bread hot or iced lattes, creamy latte blenders, and fresh banana bread muffins. Need something refreshing? Sip a berry spritz soda, light, bubbly, and perfect any time of day. Craving cozy? Try salted caramel waffle lattes, hot or iced, or a smooth sea salt caramelicious as a latte, cold brew, or blender. And don't forget the French toasty sandwich, warm, sweet, and satisfying. Plus, Cinnalicious drinks are here for a limited time. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Welcome back into the countdown to tip-off. It is the Trojans and the Eagles coming up in just a little bit here tonight. Heart of Iowa matchup, as now joined by Corey Hobbs for the West Marshall Trojans here tonight. Coach, coming into this one, you and I talked a little bit. Beckham Dosettle out of the lineup here tonight. He's been out since your Nevada game. Tell me how that's kind of impacted your team overall. Obviously, one of those guys you kind of really relied on coming into this year.
You know, we really start to understand how important Beckham was to us, not just on the offensive end, but also the defensive end too. And with him being out, we've really had to have other guys step up into new roles, step up into bigger roles, and take on more things on their shoulders. And I think that there have been plenty of guys that have stepped up and been ready for that challenge.
Of course, taking on Saydel here tonight. You matched up back in December at the Casey Center in that one. Just kind of watching a little bit of that game overall, they really kind of pressured you on that defensive end. They like to steal it. They're pretty good on the defensive end, it seems like. How do you kind of plan to counter that as they pressured you right there at the free throw line and tried to turn you over as you were setting up that offense? So how do you plan to face that?
We've worked on a lot of things, a couple tweaks in our press breaker, trying to get more passing, more ball fakes, work the ball up the middle of the floor a little bit more, and not necessarily play right into their own hands up in those trap zones like they want. And I think that if we can do that, get into our offense in the half court, things will work out a lot better than last time.
Gage Moreno, I tell you what, 21 points per game. Watching him a little bit, pretty impressive kid, the coach's, son. What kind of impresses you about him as he's able to kind of attack on that offensive end?
I think one of the best things for him is his motor. He's 100%, 100 miles an hour, both on defensive and offensive end. He plays with such great pace that it's really hard to keep up with him for a full 32 minutes of a game.
Here tonight at home, this environment, atmosphere that this home crowd creates. I've been here for a couple of girls' postseason games, and so been able to kind of see that firsthand. What's it like for you guys to play inside this gym?
Our guys love playing inside this gym. I think it gives us a really nice advantage, a really unique place for other teams to come and play. And I think that when our crowd is all together and on point, it brings us a massive advantage, and our guys are always willing to feed off of that.
Last question for you. What's kind of your key to victory tonight?
I think we have to make this kind of a grimy game on the defensive end, work to make them grind out shots, and then on the offensive end, we have to make them defend us for a full 35 seconds, and we'll look to get some quality shots off of that.
Sounds good. Good luck tonight, Corey.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
All right, that is Corey Hobbs with our pregame chat here as the Trojans take on the Eagles. Coming up, we will get the starting five for both squads right after this on KFJB-TV.
When you're craving something quick, tasty, and satisfying, think your Marshalltown Dairy Queens. From hot made-to-order favorites like burgers, chicken strips, and fries to the Dairy Queen classics you love, blizzards, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Be sure to check out the monthly featured treats and limited-time favorites, always giving you something new to try. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a sweet treat, just because. Your Marshalltown Dairy Queens has you covered. 2 convenient locations, South Center Street and North 3rd Avenue in Marshalltown, where happy tastes good every day.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School. Trojans, Eagles getting warmed up for the second game of our doubleheader tonight. Let's get you to tonight's starting lineups, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver the starting lineup. First off for head coach Victor Moreno in his first year, leading the Saydel Eagles 9-4. They're 7-4 in the heart of Iowa in Class 3A. As they're on a 2-game winning streak against West Marshall, 6-4 against West Marshall since 2021. They average 66 points per game, giving up 50. Gage Moreno will get the start tonight, 6th in 3A in scoring with 21.2 points per game. He's also 4th in 3A in steals with 3 a game for the 5'10 senior point guard. Number 5, Jacob Oltmans, 6'1 junior shooting guard, 13.6 points per game. Number 11, Gunnar Vanderpool, 12 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, a 6-foot junior small forward. Number 14, Daniel Mallory, 4.5 points per game, 4 rebounds per game for the 6'1 senior power forward. And Nathan Walterbach, a 6'7 junior center, averaging 7.5 points per game, 7 rebounds per game. Earlier this year on December 13th, he had 3 blocks, 10 points, 5 rebounds against West Marshall. All right, for Corey Hobbs in his 4th year leading West Marshall, 5-10 record this year with a 4-7 record in the heart of Iowa in Class 2A. On that December 13th matchup, 24 turnovers, and they won the rebounding category 26-21. But, boy, I tell you what, a lot of pressure put on by the Saydel Eagles that night. Evan Siegert, I believe, is going to be out here tonight, and so a little bit of a change in that lineup for West Marshall tonight. Jacob Erickson, number 4, will replace him. He's averaging 1.3 points per game for the 5'8 senior. Tegan Edler, 9.5 points per game, 4 rebounds for the 6'1 sophomore, will get the start tonight. Ryder Guile, number 11, will get the start, 6'1 senior. In the starting lineup also tonight, number 15, Connor Kemmer, 8.7 points per game, 6 rebounds per game for the 5'9 senior. And number 25, Tyson Bunting, will round out the lineup for the Trojans tonight, averaging 2 points per game, nearly 2 rebounds per game for the 5'11 senior. And also not pictured there is Beckham Dosettle. He averaged 9.6 points per game, 8 rebounds per game. That's number 1 in the conference. But he's out with a high ankle injury. He's been out past couple weeks, has not played since January 9th against Nevada in a 64-28 loss that night. He went 0 for 5 from the floor with that injury. That's our starting lineups tonight. Tip-off between the Trojans and the Eagles. When we come back, Hoops Night. It is our area showcase game here on KFJB-TV.
Hello, caller. You're on the Super Shine hotline.
Hi, Super Shine lady. Why is the touchless car wash better than the kind with the brushes?
Because every car wash at a Super Shine touchless automatic wash is a fresh wash every time. There are no brushes holding dirt, sand, or even small pieces of gravel from the car ahead of you. They can scratch your car's finish. That happens in rural areas like ours.
That makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's why I'm the Super Shine lady.
Super Shine Car Washes in Marshalltown and Ames for a fresh wash every time.
Welcome back to West Marshall. Starting lineups just about ready to be announced here at West Marshall High School in State Center. Brandon Lewis with you. Our keys to the game tonight, all presented by First Rate Real Estate, FirstRateTeam.com. All right, well, I'm a Bronco fan, and unfortunately we lost yesterday to the New England Patriots. So in honor of one of my favorite running backs of all time for the Broncos, no Sean Moreno, you have to know your Moreno tonight if you're a West Marshall Trojan. And not no Sean. It's Gage Moreno. 21.2 points per game for the Saydel Eagles. He had 30 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, and 4 steals in the last matchup between these two teams back on December 13th. Last year he went for 20-9 against West Marshall, so he likes to feast off of the Trojans. And the Trojans defensively will have to be solid against him here tonight. Meanwhile, Eagles just run it back. Boy, they were so good the first time around. They had 26 assists, 21 rebounds. They only had 11 turnovers. They had four blocks. They shot it well. They went 7-10 from 3. Just did a lot of things really well from the Casey Center back on December 13th. That is our keys to the game. And, yeah, handing out some of that Bricktown bakery and popcorn here tonight at West Marshall as being handed out by the cheerleaders. And thanks to Bricktown Bakery for doing that here tonight. We're going to have a half-court shot, give away some money in the boys' game. 8 minutes on the clock. We are ready to go in the boys' game. Nathan Walterbach at 6'7" and a junior. You can't miss him at midcourt. He will jump at midcourt and face off to begin this one against Ryder Guile. And Saydel will win the opening tip. Moreno will control the basketball as he'll bring it into the front courts. Drives to the right wing. Pops it back. Top of the key. 3 from straight on by Walterbach. Dead center. 3-0 Eagles. Some backcourt pressure here that Trojans will have to fight through. Edler over the top to Bunting. Bunting feeds it. Free throw line. Jumper is blocked. Saydel comes away with it as Walterbach has it. Back the other way it will go. Oltmans feeds over to the right wing. Vanderpool drives off the glass. Good for 2. 5-0. Trojans will work it into the front courts. Edler has it. Bounce pass. Over to Guile. Bounce pass back to Edler. Catch and shoot 3. Near side corner. Splash. That one will go for Kemmerer. Big response right there at home. A drive, not cut off. Moreno all the way, coast to coast. Down the left side, it's good for 2. Kemmerer almost picked off. Got it to Edler. Edler kicks, far side corner, baseline drive. He's cut off. Has to feed it back out to the left wing. Now drive by Edler. Floater is no good. Contact and a foul on Saydel. That will draw 2 free throws for Tegan Edler. Edler on the season is 78% free throw shooter, 42 of 54 coming in. How about it, Walterbach starting off the game with that 3 from straight on. You love to see a big man 3. Don't you, Dave? Our producer gives me a thumbs up. So 6:35 stopped on the clock, and first free throw does not go for Edler, and the second one to come. So put that right toe on the line, and it is up and good. 7-4, Trojans trail at home. Hesitation. Vanderpool drove in, had it tipped away. Kemmerer high points the basketball. Over the top to Guile. Guile down the right side. Right wing kick out to Edler. Thought about the 3, did not take it. Bunting. Skip pass to the right wing to Edler. Kemmerer fading away on that one. It was blocked. And West Marshall basketball as Saydel came away with it, but Daniel Mallory stepped out on the baseline. It's back to the Trojans. Trojans inbound, catch and shoot. 3 is going to be way too strong. Rebound backside by Jacob Oltmans. Off the miss by Erickson. And a foul as Saydel brings it up the floor with Moreno. Mallory will inbound. As Gage Moreno. 5 assists per game. Pretty clutch in that point guard role. Kick it over near side. Vanderpool drives. Feed back to the top of the key. Straight on for Oltmans. No good. But a rebound in the paint by Mallory. Vanderpool drives, but tipped away. Kemmerer came away with a loose basketball for West Marshall. Edler, right wing. Kemmerer in the corner gets trapped. Over to Guile. Bounce pass over the left wing to Bunting. Bunting finds a little room. Nothing going there as they tried to drive into the paint. Kemmerer, near side corner, got the feed. 3 is no good as he got it from Edler. But an offensive rebound. Here goes Edler for a 3 left wing. That one skims off the iron and a rebound for Saydel. Oh, they run the break real well. And Moreno with a great find. He gets Mallory the basketball, finishes on the right side of the hoop. Kemmerer high point the basketball. Drives to the free throw line. Cut off. Good find inside by Guile. Can't finish at the rack. Rims out. Vanderpool inside. Loses the basketball. Gathers it back. Puts it up off the rack, and it's good. Vanderpool with 4. Now Moreno a steal in the backcourt. Layup is good. He was bumped on the way out, and a timeout by West Marshall. Corey Hobbs has seated up. The Eagles 13-4 starting out hot on the road here on KFJB-TV.
Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken and West Marshall Athletics have been longtime traditions in State Center. For years, families and friends have enjoyed Bailey's delicious pizza, crispy broasted chicken, and classic sides. So good, they keep you coming back for more. Open Friday through Sunday from 4:30 to 8:30, Bailey's continues to be a hometown favorite for great pizza, chicken, and more. Stop in or take it to go and enjoy a meal from Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken in State Center, proud sponsor of West Marshall Athletics.
Welcome back to West Marshall. Trojans in a hole early on here by 9. Timeout taken a moment ago by Corey Hobbs. Edler fed it in the near side corner to Bunting. He tried to pass it back, but it was tipped away. There's Moreno. Boy, spin it out of the turnover and just real good with his handles. And now he swats away the inbound pass attempted by Bunting. Sails that one into the crowd on the near side momentarily. Cross-court pass on the inbound, nearly taken away. Erickson does gather it back in. Kemmerer, near side corner. Head fake and a drive to the right wing. They'll work it around the perimeter. 3, left wing by Guile. Holds the pose and down it goes. Second 3 of the night for West Marshall, 13-7. Down to the right block. No good by Oltmans, and a foul on the floor. Head coach Corey Hobbs said he had position, but Erickson will pick up the foul for West Marshall. Second foul of the night, team-wise. Cody Kemmerer with the other for West Marshall. Right wing 3, dead center for Moreno. Right wing up to Erickson. Leaves it behind for Bunting. Moreno guarding on him. Drops it off. Erickson has to feed it off to Guile. Now to Adler on the left wing. Erickson works it over the near side corner to Bunting. Bunting dribbles out a little bit of pressure. Skip pass picked off. Go the other way. Oltmans has it. He'll take it all the way. Hangs and too strong off the back of the end line. And he misses everything on that one. And good pressure by West Marshall in transition. Going to be out of bounds on Saydel. Back to the Trojans. Kemmerer over to Edler. Edler trap. He'll break it. Bunting had it for a moment. Guile now feeds right wing to Edler. Guile gets it back. 3. A little flat on that one off the front of the iron. In transition, Mallory down to the left block. It's no good, but the big man gets the rebound. Put back no good by Walter Bach, and the rebound for the Trojans. Guile did a good job to box him out and get position on that putback. Kemmerer, bounce pass. And a drive. No good by Guile. Going into the right side. Going against a couple Eagles right there. Moreno gets the kick. Has to bring it down. Feeds it out to Boston, who's checked in for the Eagles. Thought about the 3 from straight on, but Oltmans lost the basketball. Now free throw line. A catch and shoot. Jumper's no good by Walter Bach. Rebound brought in by Kemmerer. Quick feed out in transition. Guile feeds inside. Oh, can't count it. Bunting gave a good effort right there as he cut down the heart of the paint. Got the feed from Guile, but could not get that one to go. So Bunting is at the line for 2 free throws, a 62% free throw shooter on the season. And the first one is good by Tyson Bunting. Makes it 16-8. Trojans trail at home. Trojans 0-5 in their last 5 games. Looking to break a 7-game losing streak here tonight. And Bunting converts both free throws here in the opening quarter. West Marshall is 3 of 4 at the stripe. In this opening frame, Moreno, right wing. Top of the key to Oltmans. Oltmans hesitates, drive down the right block. Good stop move and pull up Jay. Oltmans finds his first bucket of the night. Adler, double teamed on the left wing. Dribbles out of it. Over to Kemmerer. Finds Bunting in the near side corner. Takes a step through. Picked off. Going to pass it back towards the free throw line. Here's Moreno. Good find, but just past Boston. Saves it from going out of bounds. And Soma caught that basketball near midcourt. Got it back. Boston top of the key. Over to Moreno. Right wing 3 as he steps into it. And the southpaw drops in his second 3 of the quarter. 21-8. Eagles with the lead. 21-9, excuse me. Right wing to Guile. Around the perimeter they go. Back to Kemmerer, top of the key. Fakes a pass, takes the shot. It is tipped out of there. And an offensive rebound brought in by Edler. Bunting, pass over to the right wing. 3 will go for Guile. Second one here tonight in the first quarter, 21-12. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oltmans gets it back to Gage Marino at the top. Picked up by Edler. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Oltmans hesitates. Drives on the right wing, takes the jumper three. It's no good. Rebound by West Marshall. Time is going to run out, and we'll go to the second quarter. Eagles start out hot. West Marshall trying to stay into it as Ryder Guile has knocked down a couple threes, but it's been Marino leading the way. He has 10 points for Saydel as they have the lead heading to the second.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
Back at West Marshall High School in State Center, 21-12. Eagles lead the Trojans at the end of one. Time for a scoreboard update here tonight. Final in the girls' game. West Marshall takes down Saydel 63-47. Other finals tonight. Gilbert tops Nevada 64-31. Indianola over Southeast Polk 56-46. Colonesco tops Ogden 31-30. A close one there as Baxter is going to end up on top of BCLUW 56-16. And DCG was leading Ankeny 51-39. That one getting late in there. 21-12 as we start the second quarter, as West Marshall will have the basketball. Adler takes a three left wing as that one is knocked down. His first of the night, fourth three for West Marshall, 21-15. Out of sync. Shot by Vanderpool inside. Tried the hook shot, and it's out of bounds on Saydel. And we look at Edler, left wing. Just kind of got a little bit of a moving screen right there and got that space to knock down the left wing shot. Kemmerer gathers the basketball off the inbound, brings it into the front court. Ryder Guile, fake to three, drives against the big man all the way into the rack. Can't finish at the rack. It's no good. Saydel tries to save the basketball. A loose one, and it will stay with West Marshall on the right side. Kemmerer will inbound. Well, the first and third quarters were a problem for West Marshall in the first matchup, as they were outscored 24-16 in the third quarter. First quarter and third quarter were big for Saydel. If West Marshall can kind of contain them in those quarters here tonight, as they gave up 21 in the first quarter here tonight. Just kind of keep this thing close. Tied up in the corner is Tegan Edler. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Saydel. And that'll be the first of the night on Gunnar Vanderpool. Adler at the top. Guarding on him. Adler had it knocked away, gathers it back. Erickson cuts over towards the left wing. Hands off. Now skip pass, right wing. Thought about the three to Edler. Kicks it over to Kemmerer. Now skip pass. Three, buying a little bit of room. Skims off the iron, no good for Guile. Saydel with the rebound. They'll run it quickly with Oltmans. Dumps it off to a cutting big man, Walter Bach, and stole it away. West Marshall with a good defensive play there. Fast break for Edler. All the way in. Can't get it to go. Moreno. Free throw line. Juking and jiving. Kicks out to Vanderpool. Drives to the left block. Puts up a shot. Comes up short. Gets his own miss. Put back. No good. Off the front of the rack. Tipping it out of there. It'll be off of Saydel and Vanderpool. West Marshall basketball. Gotta get the fans going there. A couple of big stops back-to-back on the defensive end for West Marshall. Still at 21-15 here in the second quarter. Erickson up the far side, has to stop. Gets it over midcourt. A trailer, Kemmerer 3. Off the right side of the iron, rebound, Saydel. Here goes Moreno the other way. Leaner is good. Finishes with the left hand on the right side of the rack. He has 12. And a tie-up, reach in. Looked like Gunnar Vanderpool reached in again. If so, that's going to be his second foul of the night, and it is. West Marshall Trojan student section letting Vanderpool know that he cannot, in fact, do that. Edler gives it to Bunting, who's checked back in. Erickson back to Bunting. Over to Edler. Kemmerer near side corner, double teamed. Got to reverse it back out, left wing. Edler. Guile, 5 seconds on the shot clock, throws it away. Picked off by Oltmans. Oltmans, no numbers, but takes it inside. Hard off the glass. Putback is no good by Oltmans as he got his own miss. And on the putback, he is fouled. And 2 shots are coming here as Ryder Guile picked up the foul for West Marshall, his first of the night. So Jacob Oltmans at the free throw line, a 62% free throw shooter on the season, 16 of 26 coming in. And the first one is good. Second one to come for Oltmans. And that one is good as well. So Oltmans 2 of 2 at the stride, makes it 24-15 Eagles. Kemmerer will inbound here as checking out Ryder Guile. Jackson Walker is coming off the bench. A steal. Moreno takes a 3 on the far side corner. It's no good. Kemmerer up to Erickson. Finds Walker. And they'll get into the front court with Tegan Edler. Near side corner, Bunting wide open, takes the 3. It's an air ball. Oltmans with the rebound backside. Leads to Moreno. Hesitates, drives all the way to the glass. Oh, that gets a friendly roll on the road as he drove it right against Edler for 2. Walker has it into the front court, gives it to a trailing Kemmerer. Now to Edler. Back to Edler. From Kemmerer. Erickson faked the pass, had it poked away, and they'll come away with the turnover. Gage Moreno. One-on-one. Little Euro step inside, misses it off the back of the iron, got the feedback, and gives it up on the right block. The putback is no good by Oltmans. Couple of opportunities there for Saydel, but Kemmerer comes away with a loose basketball in the end. And nearly a turnover as Braden Boston went for the steal as a pass went to Tegan Edler. And we'll have a timeout on the floor with the Eagles leading by 12. 3:27 to go, second quarter on KFJB-TV. Welcome back to West Marshall. Brandon Lewis with you. Our producer on site is David Braga, as Elijah Bond and Keith Stewart on our camera coverage. It's our area spotlight game tonight. Saydel Eagles in the boys game, leading 27-15. Both teams have used a timeout here in the first half. Guile tried to save it, picked off by Moreno all the way. Left side, misses the layup. Comes up short. Bunting in transition. Down to the right block, has to turn around, kick it out. Gets it back from Edler. Now feeds it back to Edler. Now to Kemmerer. Now back to Edler. Walker feeds over to Edler. Edler cut off on the baseline drive. And he will toss it off of Contreras. So Sai Contreras off of his foot. It will stay with West Marshall. Inbound to Guile. Kemmerer has it now. Now to Guile. Cut. Great find down inside the paint. Tried to finish off the left side. Missed the shot, but he was fouled, and believe it's going to be on Contreras. That will be his first foul of the night coming in off the bench. So it sends Ryder Guile to the free throw line, a 52% free throw shooter, 14 of 27 coming in on the season. And his first free throw of the night is off the front of the iron. Nathan Walterbach has checked back into the game, as well as Daniel Mallory. And Gunnar Vanderpool for Saydel. Chase Sharp. Sai Contreras. As well as Landon Soma checked out for Saydel. Walterbach feeds to Moreno. Jumper, baseline left side from about 15 foot out is no good, and it's going the other way. Last touch by Saydel. So Ryder Guile couldn't get those two free throws to go. And our score still at 27-15. Giles trapped. Bunting helped working around the corner. Kammerer three, pops it out. Rebound backside by Mallory. Feed out to Moreno, runs the points. A little give and go back and forth with Oltmans, and Moreno finishes. What a great play that was. 29-15, Trojans trail. Edler left wing. Dribbles over to the right wing. Guile thought about the three. Skip pass to Kemmerer. Trying to work it around this zone defense. Steps through a couple of defenders. Takes a jumper and caught on the arm, they say. Nathan Walterbach will pick up the foul. That will send Ryder Guile back to the free throw stripe. And Guile a little flat on that one. It will roll out. He's 0 for 3 tonight at the stripe. 1:07 to go before halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our half-court shot and also talk to girls head coach Cody Hackett after the big win in the girls' game, 63-47, as Ryder Guile makes his first free throw of the night, 1 for 4, makes it 29-16. 60 seconds to go in this opening half. Moreno fakes like he's going to pass out to the near side, drives all the way in, puts up a shot and fouled as he hits the deck. And the foul's going to come in on Tegan Edler. That'll be his first of the night for the Trojans. And it is shooting foul, so Moreno at the line for 2. And the lefty will miss on the first free throw. He's a 77% free throw shooter on the season. 51 of 66 coming in. Second one is short as well, but an offensive rebound by Soma. Lost it for a moment. Vanderpool gathers it back in. Free throw line. Mallory has it. Kicks it back to Moreno. Fakes right, drives left, down the left side of the paint. Good for 2. He has 18 here in the first half. He went for 30 in the first meeting between these two teams back on December 13th. In 3 games against the Trojans past 2 seasons, he's put up 69 points. And right here a bump as he gets Tegan Edler. And Gage Moreno with his first foul of the night. And that is the 5th foul on Saydel here in the second quarter. And so that's going to send Tegan Edler to the free throw line. He went 1 of 2 earlier tonight back in the first quarter. First one's up off the back of the iron, no good. Edler with 4 points tonight. And the second one is good. He has 5 just before the break. 15 seconds to go. Moreno will play for the last shot here. With 7 seconds, he'll start a drive. Kicks out, near side. A drive on the baseline by Soma. A late feed. He'll find Vanderpool. Shot is no good. It will fall off. And that's how we head to halftime. 31-17 is our score at the break as the Saydel Eagles lead the West Marshall Trojans here on KFJB-TV.
Looking for a financial partner that puts you first? At Lennox Employees Credit Union, we're more than just a place to bank. We're part of your team. From low-interest loans and great savings rates to personalized service you can trust, we're here to help you reach your goals. Join the credit union that understands what matters most because we're built by employees for employees. Stop by Lennox Employees Credit Union today at 1004 East Main in Marshalltown or visit lennoxecu.com to get started. Lennox Employees Credit Union, where your success is our mission. Member NCUA.
Looking for top-notch eye care close to home? Eye Care Associates, with offices in Marshalltown, Conrad, and Toledo, has proudly served Central Iowa since 1990. Their expert team provides eye exams for all ages, designer frames, contact lens fittings, and treatment for glaucoma, cataracts, and other eye conditions. With advanced technology, a welcoming staff, and convenient online booking, your next visit is easier than ever. Visit visionsource-marshalltowneyecare.com today. Eye Care Associates, your vision is their priority.
The Halftime Report, powered by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School at the break. It is 31-17 as Saydel is currently leading the West Marshall Trojans. Trojans' leading scorer at the break is Ryder Guile. He has 7, 5 for Tegan Edler. And Connor Kemmerer with 3 and Tyson Bunting with 2. Leading scorer for Saydel, Gage Moreno with 18 points at the break to lead the Eagles. Jacob Oltmans with 4, Gunnar Vanderpool with 4, and 3 for Nathan Walterbach, who made a 3 to begin the game, and since then has been shut out. We have our half-court shot. We've got 3 attempts. Let's take a listen in to this crowd here tonight.
I'm sorry to say that, I forgot to say that part. All right, who's going next? I will say, Ethan's going to do it. He's a Hawkeye fan, it looks like. $101. Here we go. All right, Evan is going to go now. Evan, this is you, buddy. Come on.
I didn't really have much growing up, but I did have a mom, and she gave me a strong foundation. She signed me up for Scouts. I quickly fell in love with the outdoors. Showed me how to take responsibility, how to work with other people, and how to become a leader. That made me a better athlete on the field. Scouting made me the man I am today.
The Halftime Report, powered by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Your team responded. Work it back and get it to a 9-point game.
Yeah, I thought we had a really good start to the game, and then we get to the second half and kind of just fall asleep, got a little lackadaisical and taking care of the basketball. And then they had a couple girls that caught fire. They kind of got momentum straight and pulled it within 9, I think. And
sometimes you just kind of like let the players try to figure it out. Deal with a little adversity, and then eventually, we made a few shots, got pulled away. But it's kind of cool seeing the girls out there competing, figuring things out with one another, and trusting each other that they're going to have to figure it out and build through it and fight through it. And at the end of the day, we still came away with a win.
Yeah, Rachel Randall, she made 4 threes there in the first half. Boy, she is fun to watch when she gets going.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Lately, we haven't been shooting very well, so seeing some shots, I want all the confidence in all the girls. I'm not a type of coach that tells them not to shoot, because I think that messes with them a little bit. So it was cool to see some of our girls get hot, and like I said in the pregame interview, that we got to play our best basketball at the end of the season and get ready for postseason. So seeing those shots fall, hopefully just carries over to the next games.
Yeah, Saydel, I know they've only won 2 games this year, but boy, you got to love their effort and really kind of challenged you there in that second half.
Oh yeah, they, for sure they came ready to play. Like I said, for us is how do we continue to build on a lead and not let our opponents fight back and battle back and pull within and make the game closer. So we just got to keep working at practice, figuring out ways, and at the end of the day, if we just take care of the basketball a little bit better, it probably would have been a little bit different.
Yeah, South Hamilton, you're going to stay at home on Friday. They're going to come in here. What do you kind of know, expecting out of these final few games, your team to do well down the line?
I just expect them to take care of the basketball. We let them get the best of us in the early season against us. I think they won by 3, and we were in the lead majority of that game as well, and we let them come back and beat us. So it's just figuring things out, continuing to work together, trust each other, and find a way to win. I'm a coach. Sometimes things that bother me a little too much, but at the end of the day, if we have more points on the scoreboard than they do, it's a win for us. So I'm looking forward to it.
When postseason play comes, defense comes to travel, and you pressed Saydel a lot here tonight. Do you feel like that's going to be a key for you down the line in postseason play to do that element well?
Yeah, I think it just depends on who our opponents are and how well they take care of the basketball. And, that's always something we have in our back pocket that we can go to. And I think if our girls really buy into it, we could be pretty good at it. But, again, it's what our opponents give us. And we can throw it on any team whenever we feel like it's necessary. So, but it comes down to us just playing solid defense no matter what. We're in a press, 2-3, man-to-man. We just got to step up and try to limit their possessions and don't give up offensive rebounds. And I know that's something that they got more than we did tonight as well. And those are second chance opportunities that they can score on. And we just got to do a better job of boxing out and getting rebounds.
Coach, it was fun to get to know you and your girls here, and fun night of basketball. Congrats on the win, and good luck rest of the season.
Thank you.
That is Cody Hackett, head coach for the girls. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you a scoreboard update as the boys currently trailing to the Saydel Eagles at halftime right here on KFJB-TV.
We do more than just t-shirts and hoodies. Check with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print for awards, lasered items, embroidery, and of course, imprinted apparel. 307 Riverside right here in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
The Halftime Report, powered by Scouting America. Adventure on.
Welcome back to West Marshall. Thanks to Cody Hackett joining me there as girls again win it earlier tonight. Saydel is currently leading 31-17 in the boys game. Let's get a scoreboard update here tonight, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what they can do for you. And as of right now, in boys basketball, Gilbert currently leading Nevada 14-13. A girls' final earlier tonight, DCG did top Ankeny 65-57. And Pella, the Dutch, they're leading Des Moines North. Oh, that one went final in boys now, 88-47. And also Baxter is currently leading 27-12 against BCLUW in boys basketball. That is a area scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Second half between the Trojans and the Eagles coming up right after this on KFJB-TV.
Scooter's Coffee is going bananas, literally. Treat yourself to banana bread hot or iced lattes, creamy latte blenders, and fresh banana bread muffins. Need something refreshing? Sip a berry spritz soda, light, bubbly, and perfect any time of day. Craving cozy? Try salted caramel waffle lattes, hot or iced, or a smooth sea salt caramelicious as a latte, cold brew, or blender. And don't forget the French toasty sandwich, warm, sweet, and satisfying. Plus, Cinnalicious drinks are here for a limited time. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Hello, caller. You're on the Super Shine hotline.
Hi, Super Shine lady. Why is a touchless car wash better than the kind with the brushes?
Because every car wash at a Super Shine touchless automatic wash is a fresh wash every time. There are no brushes holding dirt, sand, or even small pieces of gravel from the car ahead of you. They can scratch your car's finish. That happens in rural areas like ours.
That makes sense. I never thought about that.
That's why I'm the Super Shine lady.
Super Shine Car Washes in Marshalltown and Ames for a fresh wash every time.
Coming up after our boys game, we will have our post-game recap, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown. We'll talk to head coach Corey Hobbs, his team looking to make a comeback here in this second half as Gage Moreno went for 18 there in the first. Couple of big threes knocked down for West Marshall, but he'll start out the second half. Big shot for Saydel as he'll make one from the right side, and 5 points now for Nathan Walterbach as he makes that one for two. A three to answer. Boom! Kemmerer, right wing, his second three of the night. Answers that too by Walterbach. Oltmans takes a long-range shot, right side, no good. And it's going back the other way in a 13-point game. Kemmerer, a little Euro step from him. Driving in right side, too strong off the back of the iron, no good. And on the run out, boy, they'll run it quick with Vanderpool for two. Vanderpool with 6 on the night. Kemmerer has it near side corner. He'll get it back from Erickson. Double team, gets it to Bunting, and around the perimeter they go. Kemmerer just has it knocked away as Oltmans will give a high five to Moreno as he was able to knock that one near the student section. Edler at the top, kicks to Erickson. He'll look to drive, free throw line, feeds it, Guile. Guile steps in between a couple of Saydel Eagles, not able to get it to go, picked off. Outlet to Moreno, layup is good as he'll run the floor. He has 20 points. Very quick in transition. I was watching that game against West Marshall in the Casey Center, and he did that periodically in that game too. Taking it coast to coast. A miss by West Marshall. Quickly in transition. Saydel will get set up on the left wing with Vanderpool. Vanderpool will direct Moreno to go away, and Bunting knocks it away from him into the Saydel bench, and Eagles will inbound with 26 seconds on the shot clock. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Catch and shoot on the right wing. Oltman's got the feed, and he knocks it down. His first three of the night. He has 7. Eagles starting out the second half just as hot as they did in the first quarter. Erickson kicks over to Edler. Right wing. Kyle thought about it. Got it away to Bunting, and Bunting has it knocked away. He's trying to get it to Kemmerer. It's flying around all over the place. He was the one that knocked that one away again. Edler top of the key over to Bunting, left wing. Skip pass back to Edler. Out of Bunting, baseline, cut off. Oltmans is able to deflect it away, and a shot clock violation as the basketball rattling it around. Erickson went for it late, but time expiring there, and it will be back to the Saydel Eagles, leading by 20. Saydel just so aggressive on the defensive end and paying off on the offensive end, leading to transition buckets. Inside, a jumper, turnaround for Walter Bach, no good. West Marshall comes away with the rebound as Edler will have it. Up to Kemmerer, gives it back to Edler. And around the perimeter they go, far side to Guile. Guile trap, throws it away. Marino picks it, he'll run it out all the way. Left side, oh, he scores it and fouled on his way up on the left side of the hoop, and an and one coming. Count the bucket, 22 points. And the foul comes in on Tyson Bunting. And a timeout by head coach Corey Hobbs. Marino running all over the floor. He has 22 and one when we come back on KFJB-TV.
When you're craving something quick, tasty, and satisfying, think your Marshalltown Dairy Queens. From hot made-to-order favorites like burgers, chicken strips, and fries to the Dairy Queen classics you love, blizzards, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Be sure to check out the monthly featured treats and limited-time favorites, always giving you something new to try. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a sweet treat, just because. Your Marshalltown Dairy Queens has you covered. 2 convenient locations, South Center Street and North 3rd Avenue in Marshalltown, where happy tastes good every day.
Marino just had a big play, a bucket. He has 22 on the night, an and one situation for Marino, who went 0 for 2 from the free throw stripe in that first half. But, boy, creative play in midair, and he makes the and one. 23 points for Marino. Trojans in the front courts. Bunting trapped on the left wing. Gets it back to Edler. And a travel. Kind of caught it, came down and took a step and dribbled. And it looked a little funny. I'm not quite sure if it was a travel, but just the way that it looked, I think bought the call right there. And so a travel on Edler. And back to Saydel, leading by 23. Bounce pass left wing. Oltmans has it. Drives against 2. Trojans hangs in midair. Finishes short. Gets the basketball back. What they say is he came back in bounds. He got the basketball and had a foot out on the baseline. It's back to the Trojans. 4:21 to go in the third quarter. Edler almost throws it away, but coming out to get it was Jackson Walker. Walker, right wing, skip pass, near side to Edler. Drives in, cut off. Out to Kemmerer, it's picked off. Vanderpool all the way in for the layup. He has 8 on the night. Kemmerer gets the feed. Out to Guile, right wing. Bounce passes it, free throw line to Bunting. Back to Kemmerer. Fadeaway 3 in the corner. Comes up short on the right side of the iron. Vanderpool again running it all the way, but a block shot from behind. A good play by Guile. Put back, though, on a second chance by Dan Mallory is good. And Mallory with 4 points in the game. We have a timeout on the floor. 47-20. Saydel all over West Marshall on KFJB-TV.
We do more than just t-shirts and hoodies. Check with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print for awards, lasered items, embroidery, and of course, imprinted apparel. 307 Riverside, right here in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School in State Center. Brandon Lewis with you tonight on our area spotlight game. As the Bobcats currently, second time tonight, Dave. Our producer was looking right at me. I call a bunch of Bobcat games, so apologies. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. That's only the second time tonight, but no, it's the Eagles leading the Trojans 47-20. As the timeout just taken a moment ago by West Marshall head coach Corey Hobbs. His team a year ago went 12-11, won the second round game against Pleasantville, but then lost to Carroll Kemper Catholic 76-47 in the 2A 6 semifinal. Trying to right the ship here before the end of the season, just a couple of weeks away from now. Out of the timeouts, Edler, top of the key. Over the right wing to Guile. Bunting, 3. Right wing is off the iron. Rebound hauled in by Oltmans. Moreno, top of the key. Over to the left wing, he'll swing it to Vanderpool. Down to Mallory. Moreno bounces it. Free throw line to Soma is checked in. Back to Moreno. Oh, good find. A no-look pass down to the left block. Hesitation move. Buys the contact. Shot was no good. Daniel Mallory is heading to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Dan Mallory, 56% at the free throw stripe this year. And the first free throw is no good for Mallory. Only knock on Saydel tonight, 3 of 7 from the free throw stripe. They've knocked down a whole host of other shots. Second free throw's no good as Guile skies for the rebound. Kemmerer will bring it up court. Swings left wing to Edler. Back to Guile, top of the key. Now gets it back to Edler, left wing. Trying to break this zone defense. Dribbles out high, almost steps on the midcourt stripe. Now drives in left side, can't finish at the rack. Just falls off right side. Edler thought that one was going to go. A little disappointed it did not, but out on Saydel, it will stay with the Trojans. Inbound pass goes to Jackson Walker. Walker skip pass to Bunting. Now skip pass over to the right wing to Guile. Bounce pass to Edler, back to Guile. Trying to find some sort of seam inside. Kemmerer catches it. Guile wide open, 3. A little flat, hits off the right side of the iron, but offensive rebound by Kemmerer. Put back is way too strong. Outlet to Moreno. Little 1-on-2. Kicks out far side corner. Hesitation by Boston. Drives. Kicks late to Mallory and good for 2. .145 to go in the third quarter. Kemmerer has it knocked away momentarily. Gets it back. Finds Bunting. Bunting's pass was knocked away, but Walker tracks it down. Guile skip pass to Kemmerer. Takes the 3 as he faked the pass. It's off the left side. No good. Rebound. Fought off as Soma gathers it in. Boston has it now. Feeds back to Moreno. Gets the feed back to Boston. 3. High rotation on that one. Knocked down by Braden Boston. And boy, Saydel has just poured it on now. 32-point lead. Inside, Edler will create for 2. 7 points for Edler tonight for West Marshall. A timeout on the floor, 52-22. 1:02 to go, third quarter on KFJB-TV.
For 30 years, you've heard Eington Heating and Cooling say they aren't comfortable until you are, and they mean it even more today than they did then. Eington Heating and Cooling has provided Central Iowa with the industry's best equipment while delivering premier service and quality installation by a knowledgeable staff. From repairs and services to an entirely new system, Eington Heating and Cooling does it all. A proud Lennox dealer as well as Trane, GeoComfort, and Mitsubishi. 641-753-5525. Eington Heating and Cooling. They aren't comfortable until you are.
Saydel out of the halftime break, 19-5, are up here in the third quarter and have made it a 30-point lead as we count down our final seconds here in the third quarter. As the Saydel Eagles, they are second in Class 3A with steals per game at 12 and assists per game. The third in 3A with 18. Boy, they share the basketball well. They play pretty sound defense, and we've seen it on display here tonight. As Braden Boston will bring it over the midcourt stripe, over to Marino. Left wing, three put up by Jacob McFerrin. It is no good, and on the rebound, we have a foul on the rebound. And foul will come in on, I believe, Edler. Let's see if that was 4-2, and I believe it's going to be on Jacob Erickson. His second of the night for West Marshall, so it'll stay with Saydel. Marino feeds it in. Contreras is checked back in. Puts up a shot. It's no good on the right block, and tough rebound by Walker as he hits the deck. Gets it out to Edler. 34 seconds to go in the third. West Marshall looking for a bucket here. Hesitation by Guile. Drives in, has to feed it back out. Now comes near side corner, will take a three. Skims off the iron. Rebound brought in by Braden Boston. Up court to McFerrin. McFerrin gets it back. Drives baseline. Trying to find somebody. Has to kick it out to Moreno, top of the key. Shot clock is off. 5 seconds to go. Pull-up jumper inside. No good. Tough rebound brought in by Guile. And a last-second shot in the third quarter is blocked as Tyson Bunting tried to do the three-quarter shot, but it was blocked, and we go to the fourth quarter in a 30-point game. Eagles lead the Trojans on KFJB-TV.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
Big quarter for Saydel. Put up 21 points in that third quarter. Outscore West Marshall 21-5 in the third quarter. And take a 30-point lead for the final 8 minutes. Tough one here for the West Marshall Trojans. As here tonight, playing without Evan Siegert. He is out of the lineup. Number one, normally averages 8.5 points per game. And, of course, Beckham DeSoto has been out for a couple weeks. He normally averages 9.6 points per game and 8 rebounds per game, which is number one in the heart of Iowa. West Marshall begins the quarter with the basketball. Walker has it kicked away. He was looking to feed to Ryder Guile, who was cutting down to the right block. So stay with the Trojans. The Trojans will take on South Hamilton at home coming up on Friday night. Saydel will be in action tomorrow night. Will be on the road at Perry. Edler tries to drop it in. And a great play right there by Ryder Guile. Just ball was a little bit too out in front of him. And he saved it from going out of bounds and throws it off of Saydel to keep the possession. Edler will inbound baseline left side. Up to Erickson. And he has it taken away from behind and hits the deck hard as he got tied up with Gunnar Vanderpool. And a jump ball. Possession arrow is with Saydel. We're going to play on here a little bit of ooh and ah there as Erickson hit the deck, but no foul called. You know, one-handed pass to the free throw line. They kick out. Left wing three is going to come up short. Offensive rebound. He followed it. Oltmans missed the three on the left wing and somehow found his way in between a few Trojans for the rebound. And the putback is good by Oltmans, and he's going to go to the line for an and one as he makes the putback, extending the lead 54-22. And the free throw is good by Oltmans. He is 3 of 3 at the line. Almost picked off in the backcourt. Trojans work it in. Going in strong is Ryder Guile. And a blocking. No, they're going to call a charge. Thought it might have been a block there in a little bit of movement there in the paint, but they will call the foul on Ryder Guile. I guess Walterbach was kind of hanging out there, and he's the one who drew the charge. So Saydel with the basketball. Marino. Walterbach thought about the three. Goes down the left side. Big man has had a couple of shots that have gone here tonight. Oltmann tries a three from the left wing. This one will not go. Cameron with the rebound. Feed out near side to Edler. And Edler's one-handed pass is picked up by Moreno. Oh, fancy pass behind the back, and the layup is good as they run it out with Vanderpool for two. He has 10 on the night, 57-22. Back the other way, layup, good. Will scoop and score by Edler. He has 9 on the night. Vanderpool, far side corner, backs it over to the left wing, now out to Moreno, top of the key. And a drive by Moreno. Wow, he is tough to shut down here tonight. He is 25. Good move by Guile. Buys a little bit of room. Threes off the front of the arm, but an offensive rebound by Walker. Feeds out to a wide open Edler. Three off the right side of the iron. Tough rebound brought in by Mallory. Backside and up court. Oltmans all wide open, but a block from behind by Guile. But a putback by the big man, and Walterbach is good. And it makes it 61-24. Saydel with the lead on KFJB-TV.
Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken and West Marshall Athletics have been longtime traditions in State Center. For years, families and friends have enjoyed Bailey's delicious pizza, crispy broasted chicken, and classic sides. So good, they keep you coming back for more. Open Friday through Sunday from 4:30 to 8:30, Bailey's continues to be a hometown favorite for great pizza, chicken, and more. Stop in or take it to go and enjoy a meal from Bailey's Pizza and Broasted Chicken in State Center, proud sponsor of West Marshall Athletics.
Gage Marino with 25 tonight to lead the Saydel Eagles. And there he was with a beautiful behind-the-back pass as he found Vanderpool on the run-out, who has 10 here tonight. And Marino, just a senior, showing it off here tonight. He goes for 25 here tonight. He went for 30 back on December 13. And, boy, he is a do-it-all kind of guy. 37 points is the lead right now for the Eagles, and we'll have a running clock for the remainder of this one as we just had a timeout on the floor. Trojans in the backcourt. Kemmerer will get it over the timeline just in time. Bunting is checked back in. He has it left wing. Walker has it and picked up. Marino runs it out, lays it up right side with the left hand. 27. And a foul in the front court. A blocking foul is going to be on Gunnar Vanderpool as he picks out one up as he was guarding Edler. That is his third of the night for Vanderpool. Bunting will catch the inbound pass. Flips it out. Far side corner. Kemmerer, three. Dead center right there for Kemmerer. Third three of the night. Two subs have checked in here, including Turner Bennett for Saydel. Turner on jumper, right high post is no good. Kemmerer with the rebound off the Walterbach miss. Under 5 to go, fourth quarter. Kemmerer way up high. Edler, catch and shoot three. That one off the left side of the iron. Oltmans with the rebound. Outlet to Marino. Up to the left wing. Catch and shoot three. Pops in and out for Vanderpool. Rebound by the big man underneath. Walterbach putback, no good. Second chance is good. Walterbach has 7. Kemmerer inside, fouled. As he caught it on the right block and puts it up, he'll go to the free throw line, and that's on Nathan Walterbach, the big man. Kemmerer will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. It's a 61% free throw shooter, 11 of 18 coming in on the season for West Marshall. And that one will not go for the senior in Kemmerer. Braylon Lloyd will check in, as well as Spencer Ahrens for the Saydel Eagles. And the second one for Kemmerer is good. It's 10 points tonight for the Trojans, leading them in scoring. Oldmans fakes a 3, kicks out over to the right wing to Ahrens. Ahrens drives. Floater is good. .9 lead. Edler dishes off to Walker, drives, tries to find Kemmerer, picked up by Moreno. They've got numbers, 2-on-1, and Moreno all the way in. He's got 30. Actually, I think that might be 29 now. 29 for Moreno, nearly 30. Another pick. Lloyd picked it up as Vanderpool almost carried with it in the front court. Thought about the 3, gives to Moreno. A little dump off. He'll pick up an assist as he finds Braylon Lloyd. His first bucket of the evening, 71-28 with 2:50 to go. And we have a few substitutions. We'll take a timeout with him. This is Hoops Night on KFJB-TV.
Orthopedic care is closer than you think. Dr. Gotham Kincaid offers complete orthopedic care at Story County Medical Center. From trauma or joint replacement to sports or work injury care, including carpal tunnel surgery. Call today to schedule an appointment and let us help you get moving again.
Welcome to Bricktown Bakery. Donuts make people happy. I'm the donut lady from Bricktown Bakery. We have something really special here, so come see us.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School and State Center. West Marshall with the substitution timeout. They throw it away. Walker lost it, and now Saydel loses it as Contreras lost the basketball, and back with West Marshall. Isaac Anderson into the game, now running the point. Saydel nearly picks off a pass over to Xavier Jewell. And stay with West Marshall. And with this running clock, we're down to 1:50 to go in our basketball game. West Marshall has it on the near side. Pass it in. And it's thrown away into the backcourt. And Saydel will come away with the basketball. One back, though, by Isaac Anderson. 90 seconds to go. He'll pass it over to the far side corner, and a foul on Saydel. And with that foul, we'll take a quick timeout. You are watching Hoops Night on KFJB-TV.
We do more than just t-shirts and hoodies. Check with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print for awards, lasered items, embroidery, and of course, imprinted apparel. 307 Riverside, right here in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
While we were away, Landon Soma came up with a steal and takes it inside for his first bucket of the night as it hung on the iron and drops in. 73-28. Eagles with the big lead, and now a steal as Chase Sharp will give a late dish to Turner Bennett, and Bennett will get his first bucket of the night off the bench. 75-28 as the final seconds tick down here on our area spotlight game. West Marshall girls win tonight. Boys will fall as Saydel with a late pick. Contreras had it, knocked it away, and Jacob McFerrin comes up with it. Final shot of the night by Landon Silma was no good, and Saydel will win it big here tonight. 75-28 the final score. A Saydel will go to 10-4. They're now 8-4 in the Heart of Iowa Conference. West Marshall, without a couple of key players here tonight, falls to 5-11. They're now 4-8 in the Heart of Iowa. Coming up, it is the locker room report as both teams meet at midcourt. This is Hoops on KFJB-TV.
For 30 years, you've heard Eington Heating and Cooling say they aren't comfortable until you are, and they mean it even more today than they did then. Eington Heating and Cooling has provided Central Iowa with the industry's best equipment while delivering premier service and quality installation by a knowledgeable staff. From repairs and services to an entirely new system, Eington Heating and Cooling does it all. A proud Lennox dealer as well as Trane, Geo Comfort, and Mitsubishi. 641-753-5525. Eington Heating and Cooling. They aren't comfortable until you are.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, powered by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School on KFJB-TV. A final 75-28 here tonight inside West Marshall High School and State Center. Final stat line tonight, West Marshall Trojans led in scoring by Connor Kemmerer, who finishes with 10, 9 for Tegan Edler. Ryder Guile had all of his 7 points in the first half, and Tyson Bunting with 2 points there in the first half here tonight. As Saydel ran away with it in the second half, they scored 21 in the third quarter and 23 in the fourth quarter here tonight to pull away en route to that 75-28 victory. Leading scorer was Gage Moreno. He finishes with 29, 10 apiece for Jacob Oltmans and Gunnar Vanderpool, 7 for Nathan Walterbach, and 6 for Daniel Mallory. And the prettiest pass of the night went to Moreno as he found Gunnar Vanderpool on the run out. This is a superb play here tonight. Boy, Saydel Eagles know how to play defense. They are second in steals in Class 3A, and they move the ball well on the offensive end. They're third in 3A in assists per game as well. As the only knock on him here tonight, didn't make all of their free throws or a ton of them, but definitely finished well down the line and converted on a lot of those transition points here tonight. So Saydel moves to 10-4. They're 8-4 in the Heart of Iowa Conference. They go to Perry tomorrow night. They're on a 2-game winning streak now. As for the West Marshall Trojans, they dropped to 5-11. They're now 4-8 in the Heart of Iowa, and they'll play next coming up on Friday as they will host South Hamilton here at home at West Marshall High School. We continue with the locker room report when we come back here on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East Southridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Looking for top-notch eye care close to home? Eye Care Associates, with offices in Marshalltown, Conrad, and Toledo, has proudly served Central Iowa since 1990. Their expert team provides eye exams for all ages, designer frames, contact lens fittings, and treatment for glaucoma, cataracts, and other eye conditions. With advanced technology, a welcoming staff, and convenient online booking, your next visit is easier than ever. Visit visionsource-marshalltowneyecare.com today. Eye Care Associates, your vision is their priority.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, powered by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to West Marshall as Saydel boys top West Marshall Trojans 75-28, the final score Final scoreboard update of the night tonight, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what they can do for you with locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines. Finals tonight, Gilbert tops Nevada 63-58. And right now in the Bobcat girls basketball game over on KFJB-TV. On the other side of things, Dylan Does with the call. Grinnell leading that one 29-24, only 24 seconds remaining in that one. Last update for you, we had Baxter was leading BCLUW 54-25 in that game here tonight. That is a scoreboard update. Again, all brought to you here tonight by Central State Bank. We'll take a timeout. We'll visit with head coach Corey Hobbs of the West Marshall Trojans boys basketball team when we come back here on KFJB-TV.
At Lennox Employees Credit Union, you're more than a member, you're family. Since 1948, we've been helping members and their families save more, borrow smarter, and reach their financial goals. Whether it's a low-rate auto loan, a mortgage that feels manageable, or simply a savings account that grows with you, we're here to make banking simple and stress-free. Discover the credit union difference today. Visit Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main in Marshalltown, where people helping people is more than a motto, it's who we are. Learn more at lennoxecu.com. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, powered by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School. Now joined by Corey Hobbs, head coach of the boys basketball program. Coach, tough loss here tonight. I know you were without Evan Seeger, and obviously we talked about a few other injuries heading into this game. But you look at Saydel, man, they're relentless with that pressure that they showed your guys here tonight, weren't they?
Yeah, they definitely have a lot of stretches where they can get you off their game. And when you play into their hands, they can just get running up and down the floor and get easy looks to themselves over and over. I think that kind of bit us in the butt when we managed to get them to play in the half court, and we managed to play a little bit in the half court as well offensively. That's when the game was definitely a little more level playing field. But when we let them leak out and get those easy buckets and transition off turnovers, that really hurts us down the stretch.
Your leading scorer here tonight, Connor Kemmerer, he finishes with 10 points. Thought he made a couple of really nice threes for you. Tegan Edler as well, he had 9 points. And Ryder Guile, he had 7 there in the first half. When you were able to kind of break that zone, that's when you had some of those good looks here tonight. Just finding those things consistently. Is that one of those things that's challenging as a coach in game, is trying to adjust to some of those zone looks and trying to find those open spots?
Yeah, that's something that is definitely a place where we struggle. Trying to find something that works against cracking the zone and then continuing to go back to it. But then once the other team adjusts, can we adjust to it and continue to find things that are going to give us open looks? And I think that when we have stretches when we are continuing to find open looks, continuing to attack the paint, move the ball quickly, we do get open looks, we do get open cutters. But when the ball gets stagnant, we're really easy to defend.
South Hamilton coming into your house on Friday night. What are you looking for out of your team coming up in that matchup?
You know, last time we played them, it was just kind of a slobber knocker, back and forth, a lot of physical basketball. But I'm looking forward to us coming out ready to play and being able to knock down some shots, get the ball moving up and down the floor.
Corey, thanks so much for the time and visiting with me, and great to see your team in action here tonight.
Yep, appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you.
That is Corey Hobbs, head coach, West Marshall Trojan boys basketball. We'll take a timeout on the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East Southridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, powered by Wells Fargo Advisors of Marshalltown.
Welcome back to West Marshall High School. Again, a final in the girls' game, 63-47, as West Marshall girls win here tonight. And a final in the boys' game, as 75-28. The final score. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. Our upcoming broadcast schedule on KFJB-TV will be in action again tomorrow night on the road. as the Marshalltown Bobcats head to Fort Dodge. That'll be a big one on Tuesday night as the Bobcats will take on Fort Dodge starting at 7 o'clock. We'll have coverage of the boys and girls bonus coverage at 7, and the boys tip off after that. We'll have Bobcat Live coming up on Thursday night from 6 to 7. Dylan Does will be hosting that one, and then boys basketball and girls basketball doubleheader Friday night on the road at Waterloo East. Thanks so much to our KFJB-TV crew here on the road today. David Braga, our on-site producer, Keith Stewart, Elijah Bond. On camera coverage, I'm Brandon Lewis. Thanks so much for joining us for our Area Spotlight game here tonight. It was fun to be in West Marshall as, again, the boys lose a tough one in the second game of our doubleheader, but girls win it here tonight, 63-47. You've been watching our Area Spotlight game hoops coverage here on KFJB-TV.